And hello, welcome back to another stream and another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. How's everyone doing today? We got Yo Kaiju and Nova Phoenix with those eyes. I see those eyes. Appreciate seeing you guys. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. I am very tired today. Like, oh my god, I don't know what happened. Like, I've been really excited to get to today because we got a double feature today. We got a double feature planned. So 2 streams. We got this one right here, right now, Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure, and then a little bit later on we've got another stream planned. We got Rune Factory 3 Special just released today, and oh man, I've been really wanting to play that game. So. You know it. We're going to be playing that a little bit later on today. This is going to be a lot of fun, but oh yeah, I woke up this morning and I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm blaming on the changing of the seasons, right? And it's very hot today. Like, it's ridiculously hot today for being like the middle of September, like early September. It's not the middle yet. Not yet. It'll be there soon enough. But yeah, it's very hot today. So like between like the trees are starting to die a little bit. They're starting to go into a the fall time. Which during fall I always get so like allergies just mess with my brain. So I'm blaming that, and I'm also blaming the freaking like 90 degrees it is today. So like I'm just exhausted. I'm just so freaking tired today. But that ain't gonna stop me. That's not gonna stop me because we've got 2 very fun streams today, which I'm so looking forward to. But yeah, without further ado, let's get back into Legend of Heroes, which I don't even remember what we were doing last time. I don't remember. If memory serves, it was just a bunch of like casual things. Like, it wasn't anything too crazy. It was just like, hey, things are popping off. You know, we've got the few quiet moments, the calm before the storm of the West Zemurian Trade Conference were probably this stream, right? Probably this stream, things are going to get very hectic, so that's exciting. That's very exciting. Yeah, we did the doll nap. We did a bunch of side missions the last time. I can't remember if we did anything like actually important, but also I saw the word Ouroboros in this mission briefing, which reminds me I got a few brand new tattoos. So you can't really see considering like where I'm placed on the screen. It's just like you see like mid bicep up. Oh, what's up, Kaiju? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I got an Ouroboros tattoo. Which, I'm not trying to get copyright claimed by anybody. I'm not trying to get a cease and desist from anything. So, my Ouroboros is just your typical snake that wraps around my upper forearm, and it's very nice. It's very nice. I posted some pictures on my channel in my community, whatever that thing is called. So you can see all my new tattoos. I got a new eyeball on my arm, on my on like the crux of my elbow, and then I've got the Ouroboros right there below that. So it's coming together. I also got palm tattoos now. I got tattoos on my palm. I got a pentagram for Rita and a alchemical circle for Varden. So I got more friend tattoos, which I think that makes like 10 friend tattoos. I've got a lot of freaking friend tattoos. Like 3 of them you can see right now. 3 friend tattoos. 3 of these tattoos that you can see as of right now are from friends, so it's fun. But yeah, so Yeah, I spent a lot of time yesterday doing that. I don't really remember what else I did this weekend, but I feel like I was busy like every single freaking day. I feel like I haven't gotten any rest, but who needs rest? I'm wicked, and the wicked don't get rest. They just get dead. They just get dead. But either way, we gotta go down to the St. Ursula Road for a casual monster extermination. Nothing too crazy, just a little something to wake us up. And then we gotta head to Orcus Tower for security detail, which that's when shit's gonna hit the fan. That's when things are gonna get serious, and so I'm very excited about that. I guess we can take our ride. And we did get a customization for our car, so that's nice. That's very nice. Literally just driving our vehicle to the southern end of town. Not even out of town. We're just going to the southern end of town. Like, all right, whatever. But yeah, may as well. I mean, Wazy's a little bit low on CP, but everybody else is fine. I don't feel like I even remember some of these enemies though. Let me fight one. Fight might be a bit hard of a word though, considering. Yeah, that thing was dead. That thing was dead. Team rush immediately? Nice. How dare you be early? I'm only like 10 minutes early. It's fine. What's up, Brother Doom? How you doing today? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. It is kind of funny though. Like I've planned for 2 streams today, right? I've got 2 streams planned for today, and I still deign to be early for my first one. Second one probably not gonna be early for it, because I'm not used to 6 o'clock stream time. But you know, we got Rune Factory 3 that came out today, so I'm like, I wanna play it. Alright, there's the big monster. Oh, but yeah, you haven't missed anything. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. We just waking up. We're waking up to Monster Fox. I mean, that'll be later. That'll be later on in the day. Hey, yo. Sure, why not? Take that one. I probably could have, hey, I can cut that one. That's fine. It's fine. It all works out. Everything's turning up SSS. But yeah, Rune Factory later on. I'm so excited for it. I'm super excited for that game, because it's one of those childhood favorites, you know? I don't even know if it was childhood favorites, considering I think I was like a teenager when that game came out. But still, it was a very fun game. One that I am very eager to be getting to see. Evening Sky is going to be interesting to watch. Appreciate. But yeah, considering Raida's on his little like hiatus right now, his kind of imposed hiatus, I was like, you know what, we may as well go ahead and take the time slot. So I might do Mondays and Tuesdays. I might, gonna lurk while I draw. Appreciate it, Minkyu. Always appreciate a good lurk. Enjoy your drawing. Hope to see what you've been drawing as well. Hey yo. Good luck, Minkyu. But yeah, right, he's got his little hiatus that he's on, considering moving and whatever else life stuff he's got going on. So I was like, you know, I might on Mondays and Tuesdays I might try to do a 6 p.m. stream. That gives me like 2 hours to shower, to eat, kind of unwind from one stream, and rev back up into the next one. So yeah, I'm going to see how it works this week. Now this week is definitely going to be like the trial period, see what's going on, see if I like streaming at that point in time, or if I'm just like a one-trick pony and can only stream at one point in time in the day. You'd be surprised how fast those 2 hours go? Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. That's why I always stream like first thing, or like early in the morning, right? Because it's like I don't have a lot of time before stream starts. It's just I get some things done real quick, and then I just go immediately into a stream. So I haven't really waited around for a stream, because I'm not a patient person. I don't like waiting. Waiting is boring. I don't like it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Those monsters look sus, Sky. Tread carefully. How you doing, Jack? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Glad to have you. Yeah, these monsters, they look like they look like they might go well with a sour apple commission, huh? They look like they could possibly go well with the sour apple commission. So yes, I'll have to play it safe with the Hawken Storm Combos. Combos. And I'm gonna do it again. Blast. No, this one. Howling Raid. Randy. All the Randy attacks. They do. I mean, yeah, we've seen these enemies before, so it's nothing new. But yeah. I'm just gonna go all out with this. I don't wanna deal with you. Oh wow, that actually killed more of them than I thought. Sure. Kill those two. This feels like that was kind of a waste, but whatever. Spark Diane. Or Dying. Or something, I don't know. It's a spark attack. You know. Hey, 500, that should probably be enough to kill then. Hey, it was enough to kill. Easy. I'm sorry, Apple, but no artwork today. No artwork today. Exterminate the monsters. Hey, we got Aksha or something like that. Craft books. 10 seem to be a good fit for Ellie and Wazy. Ah, great. Ellie's a character I never use, and Wazy, I probably am going to bench him whenever I get a different character, because, yeah, that's already opened up, so I don't need to worry about that. But alright, cool, we got the monster already dealt with. But I was thinking about it, and do you know what a year ago, 1 year ago, 365 days ago, you know what was, what we were streaming? It was freaking streaming The Legend of Heroes, Trails to Cold Steel. It's been about a year since I started playing these Legend of Heroes games, and we've only beat 3 of them? We haven't beat that many of them for the amount of time that we've been putting in, so that's a little, concerning? I don't know, it's something, alright, it's something. If things get bad, just throw our apple at him and use the destruction to escape. Sounds like my aunt with snakes. One of my many aunts. Grand aunt? I don't know. It's my grandma's sister. I don't remember what that technical terminology is, but she hates snakes. So if you ever find a snake in the wild and you're with her, she will literally push you down. She will sacrifice you to the benevolent snake overlord to get away. She's something, all right. I said, hello, Kaiju. Damn. Yo, Jack. More like Legend of Addiction. For real. I was like, there, Sky. Yeah, how you doing, Jack? That was the day treating you today. Always glad to see you around. I do like the design on this car. Like, I mean, the paw print's not really my aesthetic, but the black and blue, ooh, black and blue were some good colors. It's very, very pleasing. I may as well drive our car back to base. We'll take a little rest, and then may as well get the main story started off. That was extremely fast. But hey, it was a good way to wake up. I don't know, it looks white and gold to me. Jack, no! Oh man, that was the thing. Bring back that a great aunt. Is that what? I guess so. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I just always call her an aunt or aunt, whatever you want to say. We can make everything black and blue. That's a good 5-Finger Death Punch song. And I don't know if that one's a cover or not. I don't think that one's a cover. I think that's a legitimate 5-Finger Death Punch song. But I don't know. Considering their repertoire, generally speaking, yeah. That might be. But yeah, it was a good song. Anyways, turn these in, and then we'll go over to Orcus Tower. Just eating some late breakfast. Nice hammer. Yokaiju's mod looks white and gold. I mean, yeah, it's got white to it, but it's definitely like blue and white and purple. Even though, you know, purple and I apparently don't get along very well. But yeah, speaking of that, I don't know. Let's go back. How many freaking years was this now? Like 8 years. Like freaking 5 to 8 years. Just wait for tomorrow. Oh yeah, Kaichi's gonna get a new model reveal tomorrow. Oh, exciting. Like this week is already like popping off. I spent so long yesterday like working on tattoos. I spent like 5 hours working on tattoos yesterday. And then today I got a double feature stream. Tomorrow Kaiju's doing a new model. Oh man, this week is already being very eventful. It's already been very eventful for me. But yeah, like 5 or 8 years ago, whenever that white and gold, blue and black dress got revealed, what did everybody see that one as? What did everybody see that dress as? Because I I think my mom, she saw it as white and gold, but then like a couple years later, whenever it like, remember this? It was, she was like, oh, it's black and blue. And even to this day, I'm just like, oh, that's still white and gold. I still just see white and gold. You saw black and blue. Interesting. You saw those two dresses? Well, yeah, there's different pictures of that dress that it definitely was like, oh, that's black and blue. That is definitely black and blue. Took a while to see white and gold. I've never, outside of other pictures of that dress, I've never seen that dress look black and blue. Like that one image, that fabled image. It's always looked white and gold to me. Backstreet Boys had an album called Black and Blue, complete with title track. Oh, is it really? If it's a Backstreet Boys song too, that'd be interesting. I would not have expected that. Then again, I guess, Five Finger did a cover of, they did a cover of, oh, I forget the song we were singing the other day, the Offspring song. I did not know that was a cover. I did not know that one was a cover either. I wouldn't put it past them though. Five Finger is such a funny band. Five Finger Death Punch is such a funny band. They got a really good sound, a very authentic, original sound, but they only ever make covers. Like, oh my god. Like, whenever you hear a song, it's like, oh, this is a Five Finger Death Punch song. And then it's like, oh wait, but this is Bad Company. Oh wait, this is one of the millions of tracks that they've covered. It's like, alright, never mind. I mean, I guess still, but whatever. Someone saw it as both options simultaneously. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I could not help but see that dress as just being white and gold. I don't know. Then again, I'm also colorblind, so there you go. Evidently, I am very, very in-depthly colorblind when it comes down to certain shades of blue. I just simply cannot see certain shades of blue, so sometimes greens look a bit more yellow, and purples look more blue, or I don't know. It's a very weird. I've never heard anybody that has like my particular brand of colorblindness. I'm the one and only. What's up, Sour Apple? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. We were talking about you earlier. Oh, we were talking about the apple. We had some monsters, which Apu. Oh, I like that. Apu. I want to play The Simpsons now. Oh man. But yeah, we had some giant tentacle monsters that we were fighting. So naturally, the conversation went to talking about you. But yeah, how you doing today? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Glad to have you. Sorry, but Avenged Sevenfold is the better modern cover band. I never got super into Avenged. Like, they were good. Definitely, I like a handful of Avenged songs. Like Bad Country, of course. Come on, everybody knows Bad Country. Everybody likes Bad Country. It's like, maybe you don't like it because it got played so much, but it is still a very hyped song. And they had a lot of them, like Hail to the King, and just so many other good songs. But I there wasn't a band that like really got me, you know? I wouldn't say they're like even in my top 100. They're just one of those bands that like, oh yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I definitely will vibe to that. I think I got like most of their albums on my Spotify. Because I mean, it is good. It's just, I don't know. They never really, they don't got any songs that really like hit me that was like, oh man, I really vibe to this song. You know, personal preference and all that. Personal preference. Only really knew Beast and the Harlot. Nice. Yeah, that's another good one. That's another good one. They got some good songs. They do got some good ones. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just not my favorite. Not my favorite. But I could see the tower clearly from my seat last night before landing at the airport. Oh yeah, Tio joined. Yeah, we had that whole like the Tetris Saw game. Campanella tried to murder us in Yona's little neat den, and then Tio came and saved the day. Even though I won that first round, win 2 matches against me in Tetris, and I shall let you live. And I won the first one, and then it was just like, well, alright, I guess, Tio, it's your turn now. Whatever. Here's even grander up close. Exactly how we felt yesterday. Crossbell really put itself on the map with this one. Yeah, but don't you think it's a little too big? I mean, what are they even going to use all those floors for? They're totally overcompensating for something, aren't they? Old City Hall's building is like a dollhouse compared to this, and it did the job just fine. True, but the tower features more than just governmental facilities alone. In addition to housing the administrations of the city and state, there are floors dedicated to international trade and cultural exchange. You could say the aim was to make Orcus Tower the center of Western Zemuria itself. Dang, talk about shooting for the moon. Makes sense when you think about it. That's why we're hosting this trade conference as their first major event. Don't forget, this building's completion is going to lead to even more financial and information capital flowing into Crossbell. It'll be a handy bargaining chip when they're discussing new trade agreements, I imagine. Yes, from what I've heard. Too bad it's about to get destroyed. Explain the joke. Avenged Sevenfold used to sound like a GNR, now they sound like Metallica. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, when I think of Avenged Sevenfold, I think Metallica. I wouldn't say GNR, I wouldn't say Guns N' Roses, but yeah, I mean, I could see it. I could see it now that I'm thinking about it. I wouldn't have said that. I definitely would say Metallica, though. I definitely would say Avenged Sevenfold has got some Metallica inspiration on them. Hail to the King is a prime example, so is Nightmare. Nightmare! No. That's a good song. That's a good one. Those are both good songs? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But yeah, through the potential benefits might not be limited to economic gains. Anyways, what do you all want to do? We're scheduled to meet Dudley on the first floor at noon. Of course, we still have some time before then. How about we take care of any unfinished business and prep work in the meantime? Don't want to be in a bind if it hits the fan this afternoon. Oh, and it will. Come on, it's gotta. Good point. It's not like we'll be able to leave once the conference is underway. Very well, let us make sure to tie up any loose ends before we enter. Yee. I think we're done. Pretty sure we're done. Yeah, we've done everything. We even found the hidden side mission. Yeah, that's on the dark side of the moon. We found, we figured out that race is a part of the Grossritter, which is the Crusaders, and yeah, we helped out with that entire thing, which, it seems like such an important mission. The fact that it was optional, that it was hidden, was so funny to me. It's such a very important. Look at the draw distance. Look at the draw distance. Those two guards in the back. They're disappearing. They're disappearing. We can only render in this far. Like one step this way, nope, gone. This way though, bam, there they are. Draw distance always makes me laugh in video games. I mean, you gotta remember, this game was originally on like the PlayStation Portable, so it's not exactly the most highfalutin game out there. It don't got the best. I mean, it still looks really good though. It still looks extremely good. Ah man, still a very, very good game. Who are you? You look important. Reporter Nautica. That's a nice name. I like that one. I can barely believe my eyes. I haven't seen anything like this. The Tetrasilic Towers? Is that a tower somewhere else? It was capitalized, right? So it was talking about somewhere else. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But yeah. Scheduled to meet up with Dudley on the first floor at noon. Have a bit of time, able to head in now. Been unable to buy new equipment items or upgrade your ornaments. All that outstanding quest will expire. It's fine. It's fine. We don't got nothing. We don't got nothing to lose. We ain't got nothing to prove. Let's enter the tower. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, man. I was very tired this morning, but now I'm feeling pretty. Now that I'm talking, I'm waking up. Waking up to ash and dust. That's another band that's very cover heavy. Our Last Night. A pretty good band. It's a pretty good band, but they definitely got all their exposure from doing YouTube covers of like they did the Radioactive song, of course, by Imagine Dragons. Then did like Rolling in the Deep by Adele and a lot of other ones like that. And again, most bands have at least one song that they've covered. Most successful bands, or at least bands that are somewhat popular, have at least one song. Because I mean, punk goes pop was such a big thing back in the day, right? But alas. Get a load of this place. It's like a high tech meets fancy living. It's even more futuristic than the IBC building. Every floor is wired up to the orbital network as well. There's also a direct line to the IBC for instant updates on stock market prices. Oh boy, stock markets. I heard about that. Uncle Dieter insisted on it. True economist to the end. He is banking on the brain even as a statesman. I mean, that's not really a bad idea, to be honest with you. All we can do now is wait for Dudley to come pick us up. Conference isn't open to the general public, so why don't we have a seat over there? This place is very nice, though. Same day, 12 p.m. Sorry, Dudley, we're like 45 minutes late, but that's fine. There you are. You faker. Faker, you're the real faker. I got Sonic on my brain now, too. We got the finale of that on Friday, and oh, I'm looking forward to it. Maybe make a new thumbnail for it, because I was wanting to do some fancy stuff. with that one, so I did some fancy stuff with that one. Hey, Dudley. We're ready for our assignment. It's our boy. It's noon sharp. Yeah, totally. Uh-huh. Trade conference begins at 1 p.m. As for the dignitaries, they'll be here in around 30 minutes' time. Got it. Naruhodo. Where should we make our way for now, in that case? Would have preferred to familiarize you with the venue myself, but there's been a change of plans. Can we let you know that someone else will be showing you around? Someone else, meaning... I don't know the voice, but then again, it's also in Japanese, so, you know, for bored to sleep again? Oh no, but how you doing, Xerox? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Get some rest, alright? I appreciate you being here, but, I mean, if you just want to lurk and take a nap real quick, I'm not going to get offended, okay? So long as you like and subscribe, you can do whatever you want to do. Within the rules. Within the realm of the rules, that is. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming today. Who are you? Oh, it's Dieter Croix. Ah. Mayor Croix. Uncle. Yeah, I did not recognize his voice. I haven't really... I really haven't spent that much time with Dieter Croix. I don't know a whole lot about him. He seems like a really good dude, though. He definitely seems like a really stand-up guy. Despite being a politician. Ugh! L.A. Lloyd, how long has it been? Few weeks? Hello to you too, Wazy and Noel. It's been far longer since I've seen you, Randy and Tio. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Good to see you again. Yes, it is, but what are you doing here? Conference starts in less than an hour. Is it really okay for you to take time to greet us? Nonsense. Preparations are just about finished. We're simply waiting for the dignitaries to arrive in the meantime. I thought showing you around the building would make for a good break of sorts. Yeah, I can believe that. Just how I'm not a patient person. You gotta move around and do things. If you're just waiting, oh my god. I hate it. I like doing things. I don't like just being idle. It makes me want to die. Trust this is alright with you, Dudley. As you say, Mr. Mayor. See to it that you don't do anything to embarrass yourselves in front of him. Once you're done, come to the security command room on the 34th floor. Understood. All yours, Mr. Mayor. See the rest of you soon. You have my gratitude. Been up since 4, about to pick up my customers for my last trip today. 4 now? Well, God. Hopefully you can get some rest in, Apple. You're always working too hard with being on call all the freaking time. Hard worker, that Apple. I guess the hentai doesn't pay for itself, though, huh? But seriously, hopefully you can get some good rest in soon. But he's a talented detective. A little inflexible, isn't he? Perhaps it's that particular quality that makes him so good at his work. Yeah. First Division does have a reputation for doing things by the books, after all. Or at least they do now. Where are my manners? Forgot the most essential of all tour procedures. Ladies and gentlemen of the SSS, welcome to Orcus Tower. Hard apple cider. Hey, nice. Follow me if you would. I'd go for some apple cider right about now. That sounds lovely. Sounds very lovely. Same as ever. Yes, and the apple we call Maribel didn't fall far from his tree. Nah, apples. Maybe, but it is nice of him to show around personally before the conference. Sure is. Let's take him up on his offer. Alright. I'm still kind of waking up, though. 1 hour main session, handling, tad nervous, blah, 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 blah. Orchestra reception desk, man room upstairs, let you know if you need our assistance. Okay. General Affairs, First Division, Assessor of the Management, duties to the conference and waiting rooms for today, prepared, hectic, gotcha. Hey, a car book, Mach Speed. We got a cool paintwork. Yo, it's cool. That sounds just perfect for me. I'm gonna have the coolest ride this side of the, Nord Highlands. Yeah, that one. Ba ba boo ba ba. Whenever it's an NPC like that, right? I just don't really care too much about what they're saying, so I kind of read half of what they're saying, but then it's like, oh, this isn't important. Ba 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 ba. I think I have a trip at 1 tomorrow morning, so I'll be sleeping when I get home. 1 a.m. Man, especially considering it's not like that you just work from certain hours. You gotta work from like all around the clock. That's terrible. No, it sounds awful, Apple. Like not really having any time dedicated to being able to relax. Like, always being on call like that, that sucks. That sounds awful. Heartsider sounds like a doujin I star in, not liking the ideas it's putting in my head. Nice, nice. Yeah, alright. There are 3 elevators? Nah, you're just showing off. Yeah. Did they all go to the same floors, or? Building is 40 stories tall, and just for the record, there are actually 6 elevators if you count the ones reserved for private use. Impressive. Keep in mind that we don't have time today to visit every floor, sadly we'll have to limit ourselves to those related to the conference. Now, without further ado, let us begin with the 34th floor, where the security command room is stationed. After you. We following you around today, Mayor Croix. I hope he's okay. Like, I really do like Dieter Croix, but I don't know who he is later on, so it makes me concerned that, like, is something bad gonna happen to him? Is our boy gonna die? He could die. People die in these series, and so I don't know, man. I don't know. It's possible that he just wasn't around in the Code Steel games, or like I just completely missed him. But yeah. Dojin Rapu gets us all. I'd read that. Nice. I mean, yeah, all the more reason why you need to get the VTube model made up. At least the character sheet for it, considering then you can be one of us. People die when they're killed. Carl, people die when they are killed. For real. Figured you'd all be passing me around like apple. Oh, nice. I'm trying. Nice, Kaiju. Nice. Oh boy, I see. In the dark. Indeed. But the same from Dudley. It's quite a tricky situation we find ourselves in. Did we catch him up on everything that's happening? I guess so. Yes. Carl! Jaegers and Heiyu are a cause for concern, not to mention whatever it is the Imperial and Republican governments are up to. On top of that, there are terrorists aiming to take the lives of 2 heads of state. That isn't even including yesterday's mystery hacker. Would I be right in assuming that the stolen blueprints originated from one of your processing units? Regrettably, yes. It would appear a sub-terminal of Orcus Towers was hacked into. After the IBC was hacked months ago, I had our systems department boost their anti-hacking countermeasures. But clearly, it wasn't enough. I mean, you can boost the anti-hacking countermeasures as much as you want to, but hackers will always find a way, because that's what makes them hackers. When you think about it, though, hacking isn't exactly the most commonplace skill. Not yet, at least. The most logical culprit would have to be someone with ties to the Epstein Foundation. Chief Roberts is currently looking into that possibility, though my intuition tells me that that isn't the case this time around. No matter, all we can do is wait for the results of his investigation. Air Corps, Crime Syndicate, looming threat of terrorists. There's plenty to worry about already. You don't worry about this brand new Ouroboros tattoo that I got on my arm. It totally doesn't mean anything. It totally doesn't mean a thing. What's more troublesome, however, are the motives of a number of our esteemed dignitaries. Oh. In other words, some of the leaders are hoping to gain from the conference, saying you're suspicious of the people you invited yourself. I have no misgivings about Princess Claudia or Prince Oliver, mind you. Yeah, hell yeah. They're the best two. Absolute top-tier royalty right there. And that's coming from a punk like me. Like, if I give my punk blessings to a princess and a prince, you know that they're a cool one. They're cool. And these two, yeah. Claudia and Oliver, definitely. May I still get that last laugh? Oh, Apple. Oh. The Grand Prince of Remiferia has given me no reason to doubt him either. I don't know anything about him, so. He doesn't even have a character portrait, so. Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith, however, are another matter entirely. Leaders of the 2 major powers. They have the most to gain from controlling Crossbell's future, and have they tipped their hands on that front already? Quite the opposite, actually. We've already sent preliminary proposals for various treaties and accords to each country ahead of the conference. Both sides have reacted suspiciously favorably towards everything we've suggested thus far. The way they're behaving, you would think these two are all for equitable growth in Western Zemuria. It's not a word you see very often. Equitable. Seems unlikely, to say the least. Yeah. I mean, we know from Code Steel, right, that everything is anything but happy in paradise. There's most definitely some crazy shit brewing. Yeah. The Empire and the Republic tend to clash over even the smallest of issues. Correct, these sudden shifts in disposition make me all the more uncertain about how the conference might unfold. I've already prepared for the worst case scenario, mentally speaking. Seems wise. So on top of all the immediate danger, we're stuck in a political trap too. Politicians. Times like this are when I'm glad to have Speaker McDowell to lean on. If player card's right, we should also have the support of Liberal and Remiferia during these negotiations. Come what may, my heart is steeled. The only thing I can do is pray that Adus is on our corner as well. Oh, cool. Hard to believe you have even more on your plate today than I realized. So to take up your time with the store. Ah, don't mention it. On the contrary, I relish the opportunity for a nice change of pace. So I insisted I'd be the one to show you all of you around. Yeah, for real. Anything to get your mind off of all of the... all of that's going on, right? When you put it that way, it would be our honor, Mr. Mayor. Heck yeah, we're down if you are. That's what I like to hear. Ah, perfect timing. We've arrived. Look at that. That conversation ended at the best time ever. It was a very long elevator ride, though, wasn't it? Wow. Incredible. Sugoi, sugoi. That was auto-scrolling dialogue. Ah, I love it when windows are actually transparent. A lot of times in games, they will have, like, the windows that are actually... Yeah, like that, actually. The down low, right? I'm not sure if that's actually a window or not. That blue that's down at the bottom, but still. What's up, Niku? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. We're getting pretty, we're building up. We're doing main story missions now. We're done with side stuff, so, oh boy, it's about to hit the fan. It's very nice right now, but it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Transparent windows in games are cool. Yeah, they're good. Very good. I always love it, but, I mean, I understand, right? I understand that whenever you're making a game, making every building accessible and, like, every, like, window see-throughable, that definitely would, that would eat up a bit of the budget for something that's not really all that important, so... I understand. I get it, but it's still very nice. It's still a very nice touch. There's a little attention to details, or things that I'm always a big fan of. Wow, it's absolutely amazing. Boy, is it. Get a load of that view. I'm glad you all find it as satisfying as I do. This is the 34th floor, where much of the staff will be on standby during the trade conference. Are you ready to have a look around? Lead the way, Mr. Mayor. I need to take a drink, though. Woo. Coffee, wake me up. Gotta love coffee. Yo, kaiju. Damn, I need a yo-yo merch. Kids still yo-yo, right? Right? Totally. I mean, I'd get a yo kaiju yo-yo. I like yo-yos. I do like yo-yos. Old school toys like that. I mean, they hold a special place in my heart, right? Because whenever I was a wee young lad, when I was just a wee youngin', I definitely played with yo-yos and things like that a lot. Yeah, I did have, like, a GameCube and whatnot, but still. Yo, what's up, Konkuro King? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. How's the day in the king? How's the king's day going today? What about a Yokaiju yo-yo? Well, I mean, I imagine she means she's gonna get a Yokaiju yo-yo. Like a yo-yo with, like, Kaiju's face on it. Or something like that. I imagine. I imagine. But yeah. Like old school toys like that. They were fun. They were fun. Like playing with jacks and marbles. That was entertaining. The little things, because I mean, I didn't play video games a lot as a kid. I played it a good bit, but I mean, I still had quite a bit of going outside, touching grass, and playing with like physical toys as well. I wasn't exactly, you know, I wasn't completely online as a child, you know. Yeah, we're getting into that. We're getting into that, Brother Doom. We're getting into that. I mean, I don't know. I love fantasy game politics, because it's so distant from reality, right? I hate real-life politics, but video game politics, I can at least vibe with. I can at least vibe with them, considering I can extend my disbelief in all that stuff, right? So... real life politics just make me go like, I don't like this, I wanna die. But, video game politics is like, oh, interesting, it's fake. Later today, I'm getting those cool purple and orange Halloween string lights for my room, and I can't wait. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we've been thinking about getting some string lights for our house, considering at nighttime, since we have a cat, right? Now that we've got Mimi, sometimes she's just like laying around in the middle of the hallway, and so it's just like, well, sorry. Didn't mean to trip over you, but it's dark. I can't see you. So we've been thinking about like adding like some sort of string lights around, just here and there. Nothing to, you know, brighten the house up too much, but just something to see. Just something a little to see. Have any of you seen Diablo? I know of a Diablo, but a Diabolo? Maybe. I don't know. I always consider designing a character that fights with one. What is a Diablo bolo tie? Nice, Kaiju. Nice. But no, I don't, off the top of my head, I don't know what a Diabolo is. But maybe. Send a video when you're home. Okay. Alright. We'll wait for the video then. We'll check that out later on. So make sure you join the Discord link down below so that you can see what a Diabolo is. Whenever Apple makes that. Unless you get my middle school math teacher, I've never seen a Diablo. Huh? Was your middle school math teacher a Mexican devil? Is that what they were? I've seen those. I didn't look it up. We're for discussing in-game politics or the IRLBS we have. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I quite enjoy the like fantasy. It's the El Chupacabra. Exactly, Kankuro. The video games have. I mean, it's all in good fun, right? It's all just like make-believes and what-ifs, so it's a lot more enjoyable to deal with. But real life is like, oh my god. It's the most annoying thing to ever deal with. So like a giant yo-yo with a string connected. Oh, I have seen those. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. I haven't even thought about those things in forever. I did some research and I finally know why Italian and Spanish are so similar. Most Sicilians, which are Italians, originally came from Spain. That makes sense. I can see. You sent it to me on Discord. Okay, where's my phone? Where's my phone at? There's a kaiju. Oh yeah. Now that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, I remember those. Things. They are. I think I may have been able to play with one like during an event or something, but I don't think I've ever owned one. Yeah. Mayor Course, more like Mayor Nerd. Oh damn, Jack with the shade. And you're Sicilian. Woo! Nice, Niku. But yeah, what's up, Croix? How you doing? Here we have the security command room, and there's the press room just next door. Be accompanied of guardsmen from the CGF on the floor below in the event of any terrorist infiltration. Right, I remember being briefed about that. But they're going to send the best that the CGF has to offer. I suppose the press room is where Grace will be spending all of her time. Mean the reporter from the Crossbell Times? That's right, believe I saw her name on the list, so we can expect she'll be attending. But if you expect that she's going to stay still, you're going to have another thing coming, for real. For saying there, I thought you said mayonnaise. Mayor Croix. Mayonnaise. I can see it. It's very... It's definitely distinct enough to be different, but it is close. If this was a Dragon Ball Z universe, then his name would definitely be some closer to mayonnaise play, but... Oh man, I really want to watch Dragon Ball Super. I really want to watch Super. I don't know when I'll have time to do it. I have not had time for it at all. Now that I'm almost done with my tattoos, though, like, I don't really have much room for any more tattoos at this point in time, so... I might start having more time to actually just do casual things like that. I want to do it on Discord, though. I don't want to watch it myself. I hate watching things by myself. It's boring. So I might organize a Discord night sooner rather than later, and we'll just have a vibe watching some Dragon Ball Super and whatnot. Mayonnaise, more like mayo nerd. Oh, damn. Mayonnaise is okay. Not my favorite, but it's better than ketchup. I hate ketchup. I hate tomatoes. I hate them. I can deal with pizza sauce, and only if there's just a slight amount of pizza sauce. I don't even like a lot of pizza sauce. Or salsa, I can deal with that. But again, just enough to get the taste. Just enough to wet the chips. I really don't like tomatoes. I woke up and your stomach felt like it was eating itself and tried eating and only for a little while. Any suggestions? Drink! You hate tomatoes? Angry Italian noises? I'm sorry, Niku, but I really hate tomatoes. I despise them so much. I'm not a picky eater, like with anything, but tomatoes are the one thing I just cannot deal with. I just can't deal with them. It's just, doctor, try drinking water. I mean, yeah. Generally, it's probably allergies, to be honest with you. like I know whenever like this time of year it starts to play with my allergies a little bit, so I have like drainage. You know, my head drains down into my stomach, and that just like upsets your stomach. So I'd try some sort of like allergy pills as well. Allergy pills, water, of course, is always a good thing. Eating, yeah, that would be the way to deal with that. I'd rather tomatoes over Brussels sprouts. I don't mind Brussels sprouts. I don't necessarily like them, but they don't make me just gag. What's it though? Horseradish. Oh my god, I cannot deal with horseradish. Or Worcestershire sauce? Can't deal with it. Cannot deal with it. That is, I don't know what is up with that stuff. I tried it one time on like a like an Arby's sandwich. Could not vibe with that at all. It was the worst thing I've ever had in my life. Ugh. But yeah, tomatoes make so many wonderful dishes like spaghetti and burritos. I don't mind if they're cooked like that. Like if a tomato is chopped up finely, what is it, like cilantro? No. Pico de Gallo? I forget what it's called. But the like very, yeah, it's not cilantro. The very fine chopped up tomatoes that are then put into like a burrito and cooked. Cooked tomatoes I can deal with. Raw tomatoes, no way. And if it's too tomato heavy, no way. But yeah, you know. Dude, I love Pico de Gallo. I can stand it. I can tolerate that. I can tolerate Pico de Gallo, but again, tomatoes. If it's just like a little Dixie cup full of that, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. But either way, bear in mind the press aren't permitted to leave this floor with the exception of the press conference or any scheduled interviews. Sounds reasonable enough. It's necessary. Sometimes reporters can get a little pushy for a surprise Q&A session. Enough to slip past security even. Grace likely accounts for most of those instances, if not all of them. Yeah. Now to picture us dragging her away from somewhere she's not supposed to be. Yeah. There's actually a place where I live, got a taco bar, and they do authentic burritos and tacos. Shit's bussin'. Hell yeah. Yeah, like authentic Mexican food. God, it's so good. We got a couple of them around here. Like, around where I live, by far, the most common of like foreign foods is definitely Mexican food. We got so many Mexican restaurants around where I live. Like, I think I know there's 2 of them within like a 30-minute drive of where I am. So, yeah. They're very different too. Like the one that's closer, they've got this what is it? It's the chorizo quesadillas. Oh my god, chorizo quesadillas. These are very good. But then this other one that's a little bit farther away from where I live, they've got this like smoky bacon spinach burrito, and oh my god, it's so good. Mexican food is some of your absolute favorites. It's really good. It pairs really well with beer as well, which is surprising. Like, I don't like beer most of the time. Generally, I get something else. You know, generally I get some other type of like a cocktail. But Mexican food and beer, it works. It works. Usually, whenever I get a beer, it's at a Mexican restaurant. A Budweiser. Not the only one that I drink. Dad's friend made chorizo. They were so good. Yeah, chorizo is... I love sausage. I love sausage in general, so like Mexican sausage, the chorizo. Woohoo! Real good stuff. Real good stuff. But allow me to take this opportunity to show you into this room. It's this room. This is the room. I remember this room. We're going to meet a character in this room later on, or at least a room that looks very similar to this room. I remember, because I mean, whenever this game came out, whenever Tricep Azure came out, on Twitter, I saw there was a, what do you want to, there was a GIF that somebody posted, which is like, spoiler, hey, I'm trying to not get spoiled by that game because I want to play it, but, I'm excited. Make your Budweiser with a Budweiser. Nice. Also, I really like that table over there that's got the tree, or the little, like, it looks kind of like snake grass. That potted plant in the middle. That's very nice. I vibe with that. I love sausage too. YMCA. Nice. That's a nice table. I mean, I do like that table. I like that design. I do. I appreciate. But hey, now this is more my kind of place. It's like a break room, but so spacious. Precisely, this is the lounge I have prepared for the conference. Feel free to use it yourselves during your downtime. Thank you. We'll be sure to. Could always stop by for tea later. Let's head to the next floor, shall we? Okay. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I don't know the YMCA song too well. I just remember the YMCA. That's all I remember about that. I don't remember the rest of that song at all. Emergency stairwell. Looks like the way we're going down is sealed off, though. Normally, you'd be able to use these stairs to descend all the way to the first floor. However, we sealed them off in preparation for the conference. Only the stairs between floors 34, 35, and 36 will be open. Kinda sounds like a fire hazard, but it's fine. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. In other words, it's a security measure. Yeah. What do people do in case of emergencies? Say, an earthquake occurred? Should such an event come to pass, the gates of the stairwell will automatically open. Which just goes to show that with no security plan is foolproof, not when we have to account for the unexpected. Sure, we'll do our part to cover any possible gaps. Devising anti-hacking protocols will be a necessity, it seems. Since we're here, why don't we take the stairs? Next up, 35th floor, home to the International Conference Room. Okay. The water thing helps, thanks. Nice. Yeah, water is kind of a cure-all, to be honest with you. Like, it's kind of a joke. There's like, hey, you need to drink more water. But it's also true. Look at how freaking long our line is. We got a conga line of freaking, like, what is that, 7 people? Yeesh. We got so many people. So many people here. Look at all of the banners. You got Crossbell, you got Calvert, you got Erebonia. And I don't recognize the last two. Oh, I don't recognize the last two, and that excites me greatly. One of them's got to be Liberal, and one of them's got to be Remiferia. I'm assuming that the more circular one, the one next to Erebonia, I'm guessing that one's probably Liberal, and then the other one's probably Remiferia. But I don't remember the symbol for Liberal very well, and I definitely don't know Remiferia's at all. It's a meme, but water really does help with most things. If you're feeling tired, maybe drink some water. Maybe you're just dehydrated. If you're feeling kind of sick, drink some water. Maybe you're dehydrated. Dehydrated, drink water. Stomach ache, drink water. Your arm fell off, drink water. Guess what? Water. Yeah, basically. It's not, it's definitely not like an elixir, but it does fix quite a lot. It does fix quite a lot, to be honest with you. But is this it? The conference room. You can kind of see it. That's right, before you is the stage upon which world leaders will pursue the elusive dream that is diplomacy. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the International Conference Room. Crossbell, Calvert, Erebonia, Liberal, and Remiferia. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. Must have had to take up a chunk out of the next floor up with how high this ceiling is. As it so happens, the 36th floor was designed in the shape of a U as to accommodate the conference room. The antechambers to either side will house the staff for each representative dignitary. Personal security detail will be on standby there as well. That's smart. Well, they have to go somewhere, don't they? Let's move to the final floor of our tour, shall we? Yeah, I forget which one's Remiferia and which one's Liberal, but, I have a similar rule with whiskey. Water might be a cure-all, but whiskey is Grandpappy's cough syrup. And come on, Grandpappy knew a thing or two about sticking around. And old Codger's still alive, like goddamn. I have a plan for tomorrow, super early in the morning. I'm going to make myself s'mores for breakfast in your fire pit. Ooh, nice, Niku, nice indeed. I got, speaking of s'mores, like, most people know that I have a habit of toothpicks. I like toothpicks. I really enjoy having some sort of thing in my mouth like that. I like having, like whenever I was younger, I definitely was the kid that like picked grass and just had that in my mouth. And like whenever I was really younger, I had like pencils and whatnot. I would definitely like have a pencil in my mouth. And so lately I was getting these. I know, phrasing. But the ones I got, I've been getting these flavored toothpicks lately, and the ones I got right now are these candies, and the one I opened up is s'mores. Kind of nice. It's kind of nice. And now I'm gonna have a toothpick in my mouth for the rest of the stream. You've done this to me. This is now what I'm going to be doing. S'mores for breakfast, nice campfire playlist I made in the background. It's going to be a good morning. Oh, it does sound comfy. Sounds very comfy. Hopefully you have a nice morning with that then. Tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow we also got Kaiju's re-debut as well. Not re-debut, but I mean, I guess kind of. In a way, considering she's unveiling a brand new character. I'm a marshmallow. I believe it. I believe it. When is that gonna be? I wasn't paying attention. I saw your schedule, but I didn't pay attention to it. I liked it, and I saw that you had it made, but I didn't pay attention to... I saw you was playing Shantae, which, ooh, I'm excited about that. Shantae is such a fun game. Oh, it's so much fun. But I wasn't paying attention to the times. With Kaiju on a stick, alright, time to go in the fire. I think she'd like that. Hey, yo. Just like her grandma. Burn the witch! Just the updated version of the one you've been using? Yeah, well, it's not a full-on, what would this be? 4.0? Because I think the one you got right now is 3.0. Burn, baby, burn! But still, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been working on. But yeah, the rooms prepared on this floor will be provided to the dignitaries participating in the conference. Let me show you around. After you. 3.1? I guess so. Yeah, I guess this would be the 3.1. I mean, I don't know what my model's at right now, considering it'd be more like 3.8 at this point. Nice. I don't know what my model's at, because I consider this model to be my version 3. Agatha's, you say? I didn't say anything about Agatha, but I like Agatha. Agatha's armor from D&D. Also, what's up, Varden? How you doing? Glad to see. Thanks for stopping on by. Shantae. Oh. I still don't know what you're talking about. I played all the Shantae games, but I don't remember Agatha. I don't remember Agatha at all. Kaiju's not a marshmallow. What is she then, Doom? With your omnipotent mind, your omnipotent knowledge of the entire world, what pray tell is Yo Kaiju? What if she's not a marshmallow? What is she? Kaiju's a ghost mallow. Aw, that actually sounds adorable. Hello, hello, welcome in, Varden. Always glad to have you around. But yeah, check this place out. Talk about swanky. You gave me a room like this. Don't think I'd ever want to leave it. I mean, it's a nice room, but it'd get very boring. There's not one single terminal in this room. What am I gonna do with all this time? This one will serve as a waiting lounge for Prince Oliver. There are rooms in the West Wing as well, one assigned for each visiting participant. They also double as... I need to get this freaking toothpick out of my mouth. It's making my words slur. There's also double the spaces to cool one's head, should things get too heated during the conference. Makes sense. Are these rooms fitted with orbital cables as well? That's right, we requested that the wiring be inconspicuously installed. Now then, why don't we put the other rooms aside for now? See, there's one final place I'd like to show you, and they probably all look the same, so, yeah. Can't wait for some Shantae? Aw, can't wait. Shantae is such a fun game. Good to see you today, sir. I did not read the first one. At ease, gentlemen. From these windows, you'll be able to command a full view of the conference as it progresses. Our currents make things private should a confidential meeting take place, but they'll be open on this occasion. Good to know. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. This way we can get a quick glance at how the conference room is going while we're on patrol. That's right, and if anything were to happen, we could rush in as soon as we saw it. We should make this a routine stop on our route then. Yee. Want to play Shantae for so long but never got the chance? The first time I ever got to play Shantae was during 2020. It was free on the Xbox Game Pass, and so I was like, alright, I'm gonna play this game. I always wanted to as a kid, but I never got it. I never even attempted to ask my parents for it, because I mean, come on, look at Shantae. Wooga! But yeah, then it got on Xbox Game Pass there, and so I was like, oh yeah, definitely. This would be the perfect time to try it out, to play it out. And it was so much fun. I went through and played all of them, except for the first one, because the first one kind of doesn't look all that great. Couldn't find a way to play the first one without an emulator, so we're jumping right into a half genie hero. Don't play the first one. Like, honestly, everything I've seen of the first one is not good. It is on the Switch, though, Kaiju. If you really want to play the first one, it is on Switch. It is there. Another thing about it, I think one of my cousins is named Shantae. Oh, that's cool. Yee, Shantae's top tier. Yeah. Oh my god. She like checks off every single checklist on like my type. Like, ayo, 10, ayo, nice, ayo, we got a magic powers, nice, yo, we got, that about it, 10 and magical powers, that about sums it up, that about sums it up. I've heard all I need to hear, Your Honor, I've heard all I need to hear, guilty of being a cutie. Didn't see it on Switch, but I guess I didn't look at the shop. Yeah, it's there, I remember it was coming out, and that's when I looked at it and I was like, oh, nah. Those games you also don't have to play in order, so it's fine. It's fine. I have Genie Hero is where I started, and it's so good. Yeah, the new ones are really good too. Like the 12 Sirens, I think is what it was. The newest one was called. Oh, it's so good. It's such a fun game. That game is so. I don't know, like it's like a kid-friendly game, but I mean, if you look at the design, if you look at the game in general, it's like that is not kid-friendly. It is, but it's not. Haven't got to the Sirens yet, but soon, yes. You'll be able to get it on stream. Your first impressions. If a new one comes out, I'm definitely gonna play it. I've been really in the mood for a Metroidvania like that. I've been playing a lot of Blasphemous off stream because Blasphemous 1, it's got nudity, so I didn't want to stream that game because YouTube could be weird. But yeah, but Blasphemous 2, I'm probably gonna stream that one at some point in time, considering, oh my god, I'm enjoying it so much, it's so fun. Can't wait for giant mermaid titties again. Yeah, kinda like Momodora, reminds me of that game as well. That's more of a horror Shantae game. It's very similar to Shantae, but more horror-y, and a bit more difficult from what I remember. You really like most of my family then? Most of them are 10, and compared to them, I'm a snowflake. Nice. A Momodora, yeah, I want to play that one as well. I played it a little bit, but I never got too far. I freaking love Metroidvanias. I love those 2D action adventure platformers. They're so much fun. I love them to pieces. But yeah, with that, you've now seen all 3 floors that will be a part of my security grounds. However, if you would allow me, there is one more place I've been saving for last. Ooh, I mean, this wasn't it? Where are we going? To the toilet! This spot with the best view of all. Oh. Gotta play that one again. Played it, though I had no idea what I was doing. Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of those games, you don't really get a bunch of lore or story or anything, so it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fun. So that's all you need. Whoa. Look at that, it's breathtaking. And the view's pretty good, too. Hey, yo. Yeah, we got a heliport. A helipad. This is where every Yakuza-inspired boss fight's going to take place. I guess that's kind of a spoiler, but yeah, literally, the distance is not the greatest, but it's fine. But yeah, the freaking end of every Yakuza game, you always are at the goddamn top of the Millennium Tower, just fighting somebody, whoever the boss is. Such an aesthetic, though. I love it. But yeah, that looks really nice, but I mean, you can tell this was a PlayStation game. You can tell this was a PlayStation Portable game. That's why I can't wait to get a Cold Steel 3 and 4, because, oh man, we're going to have scenes like this, but it's actually going to be like fully rendered, and oh, yeah. I like lore! That girl is a lore whore. I like to classify my tanness as just enough tan to tell that I'm alive. Yeah, I'm relatively tan. Like during the summer, I'm outside a lot, so I have relative tanness. I never played Yakuza. I mean, you're just like Kaiju then. You're just like Kaiju. You give me the chocolate guy, but saying lore, chocolates, lore. SpongeBob. I will play it, I swear. Oh, I cannot wait for Kaiju to play Yakuza. I mean, it's such a fun game. It's so good. I definitely would start off with Yakuza 0, because that's what I started off with. But, it's, there's one character you probably want to avoid. Or then again, you could also probably just, I ran into them as well. So, I mean, it didn't ruin anything, but there's a fortune teller in Yakuza 0 that literally tells you your actual fortune, or Kiryu's actual future, considering at that point in time, 5 games were out, so... So yeah, it spoils quite a lot, but, you know, it's very cool. It's very cool. If it's got you between chocolate and graham crackers, nom nom, nom 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 nom. Yo, I call this leg graham cracker, I call this leg graham cracker, and I call this dick chocolate. Now all I need is a s'more to get in between it all. Hell yeah, you know, hell yeah. Kaiju, no, you're eating yourself. God, you know she would if she could. But yeah, words don't do it justice, not in the least. The rest of the city looks like a miniature model from of this far. Dang, makes me wish this whole get-together was after dark, but the view at night's insane. Yeah. This little area will eventually become an observation deck for the public. It would be a terrible waste, after all, to restrict something so marvelous to government officials only. I'm sure people will love it. Can't wait for us to take Kia here, too. Yeah. Hey, we're getting a call. Pardon me. Or he's getting a call. Corey's here. Is that so? Understood. I'll be right there. Just received word that the dignitaries have arrived at the tower. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, but I'll have to take my leave here. Not at all. Thank you for showing us around. We appreciate it. Boy, did we. That was something else. It was a tour of a lifetime. Glad you enjoyed it. And thank you as well for giving me the change of pace I needed. I'll be seeing you all. Good luck with your security duties, and remember, give it everything you've got. We won't let you down. Least I could do to pay you back for the letter of recommendation. Ados be with you. Be praying for the success of the conference. As will I. That's the one thing that's still like I was gearing up to have everybody say bye. That's the one thing that I'm really glad that they changed in Code Steel. A very simple and minor adjustment that just made it so much more fluid. In these games, everyone's got to say their version of "see you later," "bye," "thank you." Whereas in Code Steel, it's just like everybody says "all right," and you know they say whatever they actually say, but it's still the general same message, and it's so much better. It's so much better when they're all just talking at the same freaking time when they're saying the exact same damn things. Yeah, let's make our way back to Dudley. Should be on the security command room on the 34th floor by now. The real work begins. Here's hoping this goes smoothly. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. No way at all. Shit's about to hit the fan. Same day, 1 p.m. Let's hereby call to order the main session of the West Zemuria Trade Conference. Hey, we got Arios over there. Oh, we got Grimwood, Ian Grimwood in the back as well. We got a lawyer in here as well. Ah, boy. Interesting. We got, yeah. Yeah, everybody's here. Everybody's here. I, Henry McDowell, shall have the honor of officiating the proceedings. The conference is scheduled to run for approximately 5 hours, during which there will be 1 intermission period. God, that sounds awful. That just sounds, terrible. Reminds me of, like, school. No. My version of a final goodbye would be saying, "Avrachi, bitches!" Yeah. I want to play Assassin's Creed 2 again. I would love to stream Assassin's Creed 2, but I don't know if it's on Assassin's Creed 1 and Assassin's Creed 2. I would love to play those games because they're so good. Oh my god. Assassin's Creed 1, I think it's locked on Xbox 360 though, so I don't know if I could play that. And Assassin's Creed 2, it has nudity, but the nudity is in the artwork, so I think it might be fine. I think that one might get a pass. But yeah, it's such good games, such fun games. And then we're not going to talk about anything else. I mean, Brotherhood and Revelations was pretty good too, but we're not going to talk about 3 or any of the newer ones. Salty. The conference is scheduled to run for 5 hours. However, depending on how deliberations are progressing, a limited extension may be granted. I would now like to introduce you to observers that will be joining us for the conference. Lawyer Ian Grimwood, legal expert who is active not only in Crossbell but our surrounding nations as well, requested that he attend today's conference due to his familiarity with both common and international law. It's a pleasure to be here, everyone. I'm Ian Grimwood at your service. So this must be Crossbell's famous Grizzly Grim. Yes, I've heard about you as well. They say you're primarily concerned with issues regarding civil rights. I still find it hilarious that freaking Prince Albert, the Prince of Remiferia, does not have a freaking character portrait. How do you not have a PNG? Like, you're literally... you're at a table of the world's most important people, and yet you don't have a character portrait. What was Falcom thinking? What were they thinking about that? Not even deigning to give him a character portrait. What the hell? Are you gonna look Niku? Appreciate it. I think that's what the cats in the box mean, at least. I think that's what those are supposed to represent, but You know, emotes. It's also adorable, so you know, either way, excellent. It's an honor to meet you. Nah, she's so cute. You can't see because I'm blocking the view, but she's so cute. You flatter me. Hope my expertise proves useful to everyone today. Next, to brace your Arios McLean. You may recognize the name from his many outstanding achievements in our neighboring countries. And I request that he too attend as a neutral observer on behalf of the Bracer Guild to further ensure our safety here today. Our boy! That is correct. I'm Arios McLean. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. So this is the Divine Blade of Wind. Speaker assumes right. Reputation greatly precedes you, even over in the Republic. Tales of your deed reach the Imperial capital as well. People often speak of Crossbell's Divine Blade, a man swathed in wind-born might. I'm honored. Without further ado, we will begin by going over each proposal on today's docket. Mayor Dieter Croix will be our first proponent. The floor is yours, Mayor Croix. Hot. Kaiju down for the bracer. Yeah, I mean, I can see that he is, would be a generically, stereotypically hot guy. But, you know, that's about as far as that goes for me. That's about as far as it goes for me being straight and whatnot. Like, oh, yeah, alright, handsome dude. Moving on. Mayor Croix. Now, if you would all direct your attention to bill number 1 in your provided materials. Oh, thank God. I thought we was going to have to go through this entire, like, whatever they were talking about, and I was like, oh boy, I'm going to be talking about politics. Woo! And bros need to feel sexy too? I mean, true that. When your homie be looking all extra caked up on a Tuesday, you gotta be like, hey yo, what nice ass, homie! And smack it real good. Let them know they're appreciated. It has begun. Yeah, we already knew that Arios would be here, but I had no idea Mr. Grimwood was going to be playing a role too. Yeah. It seems as Monarchier of Grizzly Grim is well known outside of Crossbell as well. Keep in mind, conferences such as these are meant to be establishing accords and agreements between governing bodies. As such, it's necessary to have someone on hand with expertise in international and common law. I see. And who would make a better advisor than than Grizzly Grim himself? It's nice that we can see the start of the conference and all, but this stuff is way over my head, and I don't even want to know. I don't even really want to know what they're talking about. It makes my eyes glaze over. Some those are a place to be concerned about the actual discussions during the conference. Focus on what matters most, making sure today passes without incident. Okay, now that I can do. I'm pretty good with punching people in the face. Thinking, not so much. Punching people in the face? Absolutely. Should we begin as planned? Yes, I've tasked you with patrolling the 34th, 35th, and 36th stories. Everyone on these floors should know who you are and why you're here. Advise you take time to speak with members of the media and staff of the dignitaries. Roger that. I'll be heading back to the 34th floor now. May it is protect you. Call me if anything happens. Okay. Later, duds. I like Dudley. He definitely grew on me. He's usually pretty steely, but even he's on edge today. Notice too. Hard to imagine today ending peacefully after what we experienced last night. I agree, we're going to need to be hyper-vigilant on these patrols. Hyper. No kidding. What do you say, leader? Ready to get the show on the road? I am. Let's follow Dudley's advice and speak with all the other parties present. Here we go again on our own. Talking to all the characters we already know. May as well save though. May as well save. Been an hour. Already been an hour. Man, the thing about streaming, like I looked at that, I'm like, wow, it's already been an hour. I legitimately cannot like comprehend that. Streaming is too much fun. Oh, we're on the 36th floor, so we're all the way at the top already. Yeah, we may as well go around and see. Prince Albert of Remiferia. Grand Prince has an extensive knowledge of music, as it happens to currently preparing Speaker McDowell's private record collection for him to enjoy. Ah, that's very nice. Dusting up a storm today. Not a speck out of place on this spot of plant. Now that when I'm done with it, time to check for any spots that I missed. Okay, well, you have fun with that. You have fun with that. I like these lights though. These like I don't know what you'd call them, but these vertical lights that they got. Oh, police officers they have on patrol, aren't you? Sorry if we're interrupting. Scree! So this is Claudia's room, huh? You're Princess Claudia's little friend. Siege, was it? This must be the Grifalcon Kia told me about. Scree! What's the little guy saying? translate for us? He said, "Hello again, SSS, and nice to meet you, Tio." So he remembers us after all. Clever bird. Scree! Always remember the faces of Princess Claudia's friends. Well, I'm honored to hear you say that, Siege. Scree! Ah, that's nice. It is funny how we definitely have a very anime trope of having characters, right? Having animals that we can understand. Certain characters can understand certain animals, or the animals that can talk. Very anime. Halogen bulbs. Are that what those things are called? These vertical lights? I like them a lot. I like them. It's very, very aesthetic. I mean, make a fuss, but are these refreshments truly suitable for the president? I understand your concern, but the kitchen staff did their very best with them. I'm sure they'll be fine. Besides, they're patriotic in a way, don't you think? Suppose so, but they were better alternatives. Some kind of issue with the snacks they prepared? Sweet buns have Mishy's face on them. Recognize them anywhere. They're Mishy buns. That's the problem here. Any other food stuff would be objectively inferior. Calm down, Dio. I think also giving the president something to remember Crossbell by. I guess so. These the halogen bulbs, these things, huh? Very nice though. Very nice. I appreciate non-standard decor. You know, whenever something's got a special design to it, I definitely appreciate that. Interesting how they've been shuttered. Only the leftmost elevator is usable during the trade conference. Security precaution, yes. Interesting. Wouldn't be orchestrated if their security system was state of the art. Should only have to use that anyways. That's gonna be important, isn't it? That's gonna be important where somebody's gonna hack in, unlock those elevators, and then like Jaegers or whatever, or the terrorists are going to go through those. I'm calling it now. Mayor and Speaker will be sharing this room during the intermission. If it were cut up for them, we're representing Crossbell today, so I'm gonna make this place as spick and span as I can. Awesome, good job, random mate. This part gives you an amazing view of Crossbell. Every time I try to clean the windows, I end up getting distracted, gazing out at the city instead. Yeah, I could see that. I also thought that was a checkerboard on the on the table, on the little stand. Like, yo, they're gonna play some chess, some checkers. Nice. I haven't played that in a while. Prince Oliver is especially fond of red roses, so they took the liberty of fetching some to decorate his room with. Hope he enjoys them. Well, anything that a lovely lady does for him, I'm sure he will be A-okay with. Yeah. Alright, last room up here, and then we get to go to... Oh, it's Lecter! Man, get a load of that view! Ain't it something, SSS? Lecter? What are you doing here? Oh, come on, you guys. I'm part of His Excellency, the Chancellor's staff. Nothing unusual about me kicking back in here. Lecter Arundel. Been a few weeks, guys and gals. Gotta really stop meeting like this. He looks younger in this game, which I guess he is younger in this game, but he looks younger. Even today, of all days, you look like you don't have a care in the world. What, he looks like it's someone with something to hide. Hey, don't be like that little lady. Only thing I'm hiding under all this charm is additional surplus charm. Oh, those glares on your faces tell me you guys have a boatload of questions you want to ask. That's right, we learned a thing or two in the past 24 hours. Specifically about the Imperial government's actions, or lack therefore of, regarding the trade conference. Alright then. Not exactly sure what you've heard, so let me shoot you a question of my own. Did you know that I'm working with the noble faction to take Gilly Osborne's life? What? Oh? Consider the source, everyone. Don't listen to a word he says. Yeah, are you kidding? I ain't falling for this one again, pal. Fool us once, shame on you. Ah, dang. Don't ruin a guy's fun like that. 2 out of 6 ain't bad, but I was hoping to string half of you along at least. Suppose we can just chalk that one up to a crude attempt of humor then. Listen, Lecter, because I need to make something clear. I don't care about your position or goal is. From where I'm standing, you're the type of person who knows how to take responsibility and get the job done. Owing to that, the most logical thing to do would be to cooperate with us, at least as far as security is concerned. Am I wrong? So that's your play. It's only fooling around about the turncoat business just now, but you can't tell me it's totally impossible to picture, right? Gotta keep your eyes peeled at all times. Stay vigilant and see the signs. It's the key to a good writer finding inspiration, you know? I don't know any inspiring authors in this room last time I checked. I've seen broken rifles shoot straighter than this guy. Sorry, that's all the advice I can give you at the moment. Should keep an open mind about how things play out. Expect the unexpected and all that jazz. It's real helpful, thanks. Even now I can't get a read on what he's thinking. Feel like I understand him even less than I did before. Yeah, Lecter is all the time a mystery. Even me, that I know his what he's in for the long haul. I know what's going on. But even still, I'm just like, I don't know. I still don't understand most of what he says. It's like, I know who he is, I know what his, like, I mean, I think I know what his end goal is. I know what he does in the, like, next few years. But it's like, I still know a lot about him. He's still a very, he's a very inquisitive sort. But also we got Toa! Look, it's Toa! A female student. I've been a nervous wreck all day. She even got a freaking, she got a character portrait. Based. I'm happy about that. I legitimately did not expect Toa to get a portrait, but there she is. Been a nervous wreck all day, but I can't let this opportunity go to waste, especially after all Prince Oliver's done for the Academy. Most importantly, I'm here as a representative of Thor's. I've got to pull myself together and chip in. What's a girl in a school uniform doing here? Lloyd. She's the same age as you. Just saying. Did hear that student was going to be accompanying the Imperial government to the conference. Supposedly they're hoping to gain some real-world experience, being one of the best and brightest of their academy. Must be her. Damn, interesting someone just couldn't find a babysitter. Oh, Randy. This is funny. I don't want to say anything, but somehow I get the feeling she and I would have a lot to talk about. She has to have skipped a grade or two, right? No, she's just... You never know, that girl might just be the same age as you and Lloyd. She seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders, so I guess she could be older than she looks. It'd be nice to get to know her, but we're a bit pressed for time today. Randy more like clown. Aw, damn, you playing Randy like that? I do like how everybody's facing this way, though. Like, it's very, like, old school RPG. Everybody's walking in place and facing that direction. Man. But yeah, we found Toa. It's adorable. Special support section. Blah, 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 blah. Sure thing. Rather blunt, isn't he? Like a pistol whip to the face. And loud noise making this room will carry over next door and disrupt the conference. Ask that you remain as quiet as possible while you're here. Oh, that door probably leads to the conference then, huh? Probably. Can I talk to you again? I put together the conference minutes and review the draft we're sending to the Imperial Times. Oh, I need to respond to Radio Triss's media request too. That's so nice. That's so nice. Every character gets shade, Sky? I guess so, huh? That is how we achieve true equality. Everybody gets shade. Blah, 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 blah. It's good to see you again, Major Vander. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary yet? Hello there, SSS. Hardly enough reason to let our guards down, but things have been calm thus far. Also, it's interesting how, we have the Liberal Guard. We got, Schwarz there, but we also have the, Imperial Army. Really just goes to show how Prince Oliver and Princess Claudia get along quite well. Even the discourse of the conference itself has been civil. I'm admittedly impressed by how smoothly things are going. If the conference continues to go well, then at least alleviate some of the stress on the prince's shoulders. Is everything okay, Major Vander? Seem to have a lot on your mind. I suppose you could say that. In a sense, we've only come this far because of the seeds he chose to sow. But never mind that. What matters right now is our duties at the conference. I have a role to play as a prince's escort, as I'm sure you all have your own, keeping the conference secure. Right, that much is for certain. Good afternoon, everyone. If it isn't the special sports section, take it you've been securing the conference floors for everyone? That's right, we managed to eke out an assignment as part of the security. So, this room is where they stash all the big guns, is it? Metaphorically speaking, of course. I bet every last person in here is a ranking officer, except for Toa, but, you know. Correct, by all accounts, this room alone could prevent a major incident. Absolutely, not to mention Senior Captain Schwartz's swordsmanship. I heard it's as fearsome as it is elegant. Far too kind. It's nothing so extraordinary. That being said, no matter what happens, no one will lay so much a finger on Her Highness, I swear. Trust us to protect the conference room, and we will trust you to keep watch over the other floors. Of course, thank you. Nice. Let your guard down? What, are people paying taxes for you letting your guard down? Stupid anime military. I have no idea about what if taxes are a thing in this universe, to be honest. I'd imagine, right? I'd imagine that they would be, but, yeah, I mean, I don't know that much about the world. I've not gone down that nitty-gritty about things. Then again, like, whenever you buy stuff, either tax is already included or, you know, there is no tax. So who knows? Today's trade conferences, the representatives of Remferia, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, we're the SSS. You guys don't even have character portraits or any fancy design. Oh, but we got Kilika over there. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys just because I'll probably have to, but Kilika, the only important person in this room. How you doing? Look who it is. It's been some time, SSS. How your patrol's going? Kilika? Yeah, look at her, look at her. A traditional beauty, if ever. Yo, she's got the same eyes I do. Now that I'm paying attention to her eyes and not her, eyes, she's got blue eyes with a tad of green in them. Just like mine. Look at that. That's interesting. Didn't even notice that. Very nice face. She's got a very nice design. Got a very nice design for real. Maybe you're right. Maybe Texas don't exist in this game. Who knows? She's your alternative self? Shit. I mean, I'm okay with this. If this is what Rule 63 is that what the rule itself says? I mean, would. I am egotistical enough. I am enough of a narcissist to fuck myself, especially if that's what I'm looking like. Fem Sky? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah. But where are my manners? The last time we met, it was under different circumstances. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Kelika Ruran, aide to the President of the Calvert Republic, at your service. I have responsibilities and titles, of course, but they're nothing worth mentioning. It's you say, but I suppose not, Would that include being an entertainment producer, like you mentioned before? It would, quite legitimately, in fact. It's just one of the many hats I don. There is, for that matter, a production company office back in the Republic as well. She's got a very evil smirk, and it's very hot. I'm weak. No, I must save myself for my wife later. Later on, we're playing Rune Factory, and I'm gonna be seeing my wife again. It's been so long. I've been not loyal, but it's fine. It's different universes, so it's fine. Eat me, Automod. I think it did. I think it probably did. In other words, there are no holes to poke in your story. She's a woman with a mask for every situation, and like any self-respecting spy, she knows how to use them. Hey, I like me a little mystique. What I wouldn't give to roleplay with her for just one night. I mean, Randy knows. Randy gets it. That's one of those comments best kept to yourself, Randy. Yeah, probably, but here I'm saying them all as well, so it's fine. Gotta share your conversation with the class, you three. Oh, that reminds me. I mean, sure, I'll tell you. Hey, you're hot. You want to get together later? Randy da boy! For real. He just says what we're all thinking. A little birdie tells me that a little birdie invited you aboard our sail yesterday. What a funny sentence that was, but I beg your pardon. Should have expected you would already know. Sheesh, how do you sources even get this stuff? Settle down, it's anything to fret over. I'm curious though, do you hear anything of, nope. It was only some friendly advice, nothing more. Still plenty we have to figure out for ourselves. Is that right? Well, same could be said for myself. Oh? I was merely thinking aloud. I can envision as many scenarios as I'd like, but that doesn't mean any of them will come to pass. It's true. With so many conflicting motives, there's still much we don't know. It's true of everyone working here today. Well, today be the first day, will today be the day the first domino falls, or is that juncture yet to come? Who can really say at this point in time? I can say because I already know what's going to be happening in the future. And yes, today is going to be the first domino for a very long series of events. Which is funny because it feels like we're about halfway done with this game, but we still have like quite a few major plot points, so we'll see. I think I understand what you're getting at, but still, either way, she's right on the mirror. The only thing I'll add is that my role today is nothing more than that of a presidential guardian and keeper. In that sense, you could almost consider us as colleagues. Let's say we put aside our allegiances and simply watch how today unfolds. Beyond that, I have no further comments to make for the moment. Fair enough, thanks for the information. But, yeah, so like what we were saying earlier, like, there's a very beautiful spot at the top of this building if you want to, like, you know, check out what's going on up there, the helipad. It's very nice. Beauty that would almost compare to yours, but not quite. In the future! But yeah. Oh, man. I'm enjoying. Okay, so yeah, I think we talked to everybody. Didn't talk to these people, but don't really need to. 3 p.m. is the break. Conference is underway. Terrorist attack. Blah 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 blah. I rode around for the 10th time today and practiced on the things I would say. Lunch boxes. Alright, you got some bentos over there. Staffer, okay. And Pierre. Which is the first time we've seen Pierre today. Oh, Vice Commissioner. I thought he was just the commissioner, but who's the commissioner then? I don't actually know who the commissioner of the CPD is, if Pierre's the vice commissioner. Huh. Can't believe that woman would. No, I'm sure of it this time. What's he mumbling about? Excuse us, Vice Commissioner Pierre. Do you got a character portrait? One. Nope, still no character portrait. Special reports section. Oh, joy. Well, can I help you? If I may ask, Commissioner, what are you doing here? Vice Commissioner? Dude, you can't just... Oh, nothing. Nothing except my job as director of the security command room. Eh, since when? One thing I do recall seeing your name sprinkled around in some of our materials. But you are forgettable. I see, I never read those, hence my confusion. What? Here we go. I should probably have mentioned this to all of you sooner. Whoops! Question, if you're head of security, why are you here instead of the command room? Taking a little break? Please, Dudley has full authority while we're here on site, with my permission, of course. So you see, there's no reason for me to be in the command room. Too many leaders spoil the group, as it were. Think of it however you like. As your superior, I know what is best for the operation. Now then, you six just focus on not getting in Dudley's way. Yes, sir. That guy. That dude, I swear. I'm the commissioner. It's Brother Doom. I mean, I vibe with that. Captain Grant, pleasure to see you. Hey, Grant, working hard? Good day, Sergeant Major Seeker. As usual, Sergeant Orlando. So he's neither of you technically part of the CGF at the moment. True, but my leave is only temporary. You can address me with whatever is easiest, and I don't really care. Are you the only representatives from CGF on this floor? We are. Out of consideration for the dignitaries and members of the press, you might say. Sounds like reasoning goes deeper than that. It does, especially that the decision is way more tiptoeing around the two major powers. The Guardian Forces weaponry is restricted by state law, still functions the same as any other state military. Stay within budget, but a great deal of funding goes towards maintaining and improving the arms we're allowed to have. Expenditures would be an easy point of contention if they were out in the open during the conference. Out of sight, out of mind. Diplomacy can be a fickle mess. That's true. In the end, both of us are only up here for appearances' sakes. The entire company of guardsmen one story below, ready to mobilize at a moment's notice. Should anything happen, be on the floor within seconds. Rest assured. Good to know. Be counting on you. Bye. Really just started to speed through that dialogue. It's like, nothing I really care about. You don't even have a name, so I don't really care to talk to you about anything. I haven't caught any wind of terrorist activity yet. There you all are. You notice anything amiss? No, not yet. Monitor out there gives you a security overview of the entire tower at once, right? Sure would be nice if it was turned on then. Correct. We have access to every critical area of the building in real time, and that includes the conference room, of course. Thankfully, this tower is equipped with the most advanced security system on the continent. Numerous locations are beginning to incorporate video surveillances, as I recall, from the IBC to Orbital stores. Never seen such a large quantity of them in one place, however. There's only half of it. The fact that this technology even exists is amazing on its own. I would be surprised to see them used in survey areas outside the city someday, or I wouldn't be surprised. CGF's days might be numbered, Noel. Don't think it'll ever be that simple. With how widespread they become, it's going to depend on the public's approval. Digressions aside, there's more than welcome convenience for this assignment. Or more than welcome convenience. Without any leads on the terrorist plans, all we can do is nip things in the bud the moment they strike, whether right before us or just after. That's why we have to keep our eyes sharp, can't afford to overlook even the tiniest of details. If you come across anything suspicious, be sure to report it at once. Okay. Infrastructure, blah, 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 terminals limited, need a rise, blah, 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 blah. So much blah, blah, blah in this one. So much blah, blah, blah in this, considering I gotta talk to so many unimportant people. Or at least I want to talk to the unimportant people, considering they might actually be somewhat important. Good to see you, SSS. If it ain't Lord and company, feels like we've been waiting forever for this trade conference to kick off, don't it? It's the main event of the all main events. Crossbell's leadership and representatives from 4 nearby countries in a bonanza of international discourse. And of course, the big to-do like this demands a prime-time venue, Orcus Tower, the continent's first true skyscraper. Can you feel it? Nerves in the air? I'm so tense that my heart's about to jump out of my chest. I can definitely see the tension. Hey, yo, you looking at her chest? Damn, Lloyd. Well, you don't look the least bit nervous to me. Suspect the nerves are coming less from her and more from future prospective victims/interviewees. Yeah, probably. Tio, you're back! And you brought that trademark snark along with you, too. I'll admit I'm not so much anxious as I'm giddy, but enough about that. There's something I want to introduce you to. Meet Nautica. Nautica, this is the special support section. Hey, I actually talked to you. I didn't realize you was going to be important, though. Interesting. Nice to meet you. I've seen you all in the papers before. You look even finer team in person. Look like an even finer team in person. Nautica, reporter from the Liberal News. Oh, I might have actually met you then whenever I played Trails in the Sky. But it's been too long. One day, speaking of that, speaking of one day, I'm going to go back onto that tangent where the Steam Deck, right? I'm looking into getting that more and more because it looks like it's going to take about a week to get here. So I'm looking into like which one I want to get the dock, of course, so that I can stream it and probably play Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky on that, as well as collabs with any of my PC VTuber friends. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking for that. Bonanza. Yeah. Imagine if all the NPCs were given voice actors and they always sound like blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that there's not a lot of voice acting in this game. Well, I mean, to be fair, there's no voice acting in this game considering it's all in Japanese. There's no English dub, so I've just been talking over all of it, but yeah. Legasp what? Like me, possibly. Exactly. Like Varden and Kaiju and Konkuro. Gonna be, I'm looking into it. I'm still looking into all that stuff. I definitely want to get Armored Core on the Steam Deck, and I don't know what else. Probably Divinity 2 Original Sin, because I really want to do a giant Divinity 2 like collab. I know Konkuro's expressed interest in that. I know Varden's expressed interest in that, and I know Soul's he's expressed interest in that as well. But also considering Soul's got schooling and whatnot, we'll see what time's like. But we'll see what time's like. But yeah, I think that'd be fun. I really want to play Divinity with the boys, with the homies. I'm interested in everything. Yeah, you are. Slut. Is that a no-no word? I don't know. It's fine. I'm Nautica, reporter from the Liberal News. Thank you for keeping us all safe for the day. Happy to be of service. It's exactly what Kaiju says every damn day, every damn night. Hey, yo. Daisuke de yo, Kaiju. For the Liberal News Service is the largest publication in the kingdom. That's right, they've also been getting a lot of attention in the journalism world for another reason. Two of their own reporters were awarded the Pulitzer Prize just last year. Pulitzer Prize. More correctly, that's the most outstanding journalist on the continent each year. That's the one. Anyways, the latest recipients are a duo by the names of Niall Burns and Dorothy Hyatt. Oh, I remember them. I knew them. Niall and Dorothy. They, Niall is this, like, stoic, like, he's always smoking a cigarette, and he's always just, like, he's your typical gumshoe, right? He's your typical, like, your typical, I guess reporter, but he reeks of slime. You see the guy and you're like, oh, this dude is so slimy. But he's actually pretty decent. He's actually a decent human being, and he works out with Estelle and Joshua quite a lot. And Dorothy is the idiot freaking like photographer. Yeah. Dorothy, she's an airhead, and she's kind of adorable though. She's kind of adorable. I really want to play those games now, the Trails in the Sky. But yeah, what's up? Piyush Saluja, how you doing? Glad to see ya. Thanks for stopping on by. We're doing a lot of talking. We're doing a lot of talking today. So much lore, so much exposition. It's happening. It's really happening. But how you doing today? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Kaiju D? But yeah, Dorothy and Niall. Niall's our ace reporter, and Dorothy's a brilliant camera woman. She's something, alright. She's something. The kingdom took home the crown last year, huh? 2 guesses as to what the prize-winning sword was about. Could have been about the strange phenomenon that happened in the Burl around that time. Right again. Though technically everything they covered leading up to the incident factored into the decision too. I see. Sounds very impressive. Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't mean we're just gonna lie down and let them outshine us. It's every reporter's dream to win the Pulitzer Prize at least once in their career. And if you want to win the next one, you better get the best scoop you can each and every day. Especially this one. You got that, Reigns? We can't let any of these news hounds get the jump on us. Yes, ma'am. If Grace gets any more fired up, the orbital sprinkler system might go off. Let's hope she can behave herself at least. I do like Grace. She's very problematic all the goddamn time. But I like her. She's fun. D, big sister in Hindi. I was wondering. D's nuts. was wondering, I was like, because I know like ni is for like big brother, big sister in Japanese. So I'm thinking D was like that's probably like a Hindi version of that. And yeah, I was right. Hey, critical thinking. I did a think. Yay. Today my head is bursting. I am failing tomorrow's exams, and so is my whole class. Well, as long as the whole class is. I hope you don't fail, Piyush, but I know one time, right? Way back when I was in middle school, we had this one teacher who he could not dumb things down. He was very intelligent, right? He was a very intelligent guy, but he could not bring down anything to middle school level. So he was like overqualified for the position as an English teacher. And so whenever he was teaching, he was like expecting us to know all these like really fancy things. We all failed the test. We were like, we don't know any of this stuff. And so like the very next exam, like I had an F in the class because it was like nobody was passing. Everybody was failing in that class. And so he did one thing to get to get bonus points. I had a 300% in that class. Like one day I had like a 30%, the next day I had a 300%. I literally could have just straight up not done any assignment for the rest of the year and passed with an A. It was fun. It was fun. But yeah. I don't remember how I got on that train of thought. Oh yeah. So hopefully they do something like that. Hopefully they give you some bonus points if everybody does bomb it. Critical thought. Hey yo. Critical thought. Not even critical. Calling out your typo right here, Kaiju. Called out. Exposed. Teacher didn't give us any material to study, and all the questions are going above my head. Yeah, that's exactly what that one test I had in my middle school English class was. Shut up. You're a photographer, right? Yeah, but I'm only amateur. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I thought you was Yan Fei, or whatever her name is. I always think Yan Fei whenever I think of you, but I guess not. Not important to me at all. Parker. I feel like you might actually be important. I feel like Claude and Parker. I don't know. I feel like you guys might be, you might be from Cold Steel. I might have seen you before, but meh. As I am failing, no one will be able to cheat off of me. The class are failing too. Nice. Well, I mean, yeah. If everyone's failing, nobody can cheat on anybody. Cause I mean... Yeah, that's one patrol down. Nothing unusual to report at the moment. So far, so good. Might as well make another loop around. Good plan. I can't help but wonder if the conference is going smoothly. Yeah, me too. The mayor and speaker are doing their best, but there's a tough room they got out there. Blood and Iron Chancellor, President Rocksmith present the greatest challenge. Yes, they do. Want to ask someone how it's been going during the intermission? Same day, 3:05 p.m. I'm drawing. What you drawing? I'm sure Kaiju's still putting some final touches on our new model. Cause yeah, tomorrow is an updated model. Kaiju's gonna but she's going to debut a brand new outfit for her model. So yeah, look forward to that. New model. Who dis? The trade conference finally reached its halfway point before the intermission officially began. Heads of state began a brief press conference for the media. Ooh, yeah. Crossbell. Grace is getting all of... She's in, like, 7th heaven right now. She's having a great time. Everybody's here and taking all the photographs. And look at this photograph. Took the opportunity to speak with Mr. Grimwood, who started his break ahead of the others. What's up, Ian? How you doing? Ian. That explains it. Things being as precarious as they are, the SSS was asked to assist with the security detail. Exactly. I'm not sure how much of a difference we really make in the grand scheme, though we may only be additional peace of mind. Don't sell yourself short, my friend. You're the team that thwarted an assassination attempt on our previous mayor. It's reassuring to have you all here. I mean, yeah, it's not really a bad thing to have too many guards. That's when you have a bunch of powerhouses, political powerhouses like this. I don't think there really is such a thing as too many guards. Tomorrow's a good day, actually. One of our major gods' birthdays tomorrow, Lord Shri Krishna. Interesting. Gods having birthdays, huh? That's something that we don't have over here. We don't have. I mean, I'm not like the most religious guy in the world, but from my understanding of most religions in America. We don't have anything like that. We don't have like, and on this day this god was born. We mostly just have, at the beginning of all time there was this omnipotent power for being. That's mostly American religion. At least my understanding of American religion. But what are they got up? Yeah. I enjoy hearing about different religions, as long as they don't get too fanatical, you know? I enjoy listening to cultures and religions and things like that, but as long as things don't get too heated, you know? I'm not looking to do any religious arguments, and yeah. But either way, that's kind of you to say. Thanks for the vote of confidence. How's the conference going, Mr. Grimwood? Things appear to be proceeding smoothly thus far. As a fair assessment, the talks were slow but steady for now. Participating nations have already agreed to several trade deals, and our course efforts are truly beginning to pay off for all of us. Thank goodness. It puts my mind at ease. Slow but steady for now, you say? You think things may get rocky in the second half? I mean, it's politics. Probably will. Damn, what do they got? That Zatsudan. Yeah, Kaiju had a Zatsudan recently. That was... Ooh, that was going into the fanatical part of religious talks, which is like, oh boy, here we go. Jesus was born in December, something like that. Yeah, but Jesus is okay. If I say any more, I feel like we're gonna get down that road again. Wait, he's the god of protection, compassion, tenderness, and love. Ooh, nice. It was getting way too far. Yeah. It's an interesting topic, but some people get a little too passionate about it. But yeah, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Reminds me of, it makes me maybe think of kind of like a more say-so version of, what's that Greek god? Like, the Greek gods are very fascinating. It's a very fascinating mythology. But, oh my god, I forget her name. The one of love and all that. I don't remember. But yeah. Interesting. Just hard to hear. Don't bite me on it then. I want to fight. Yeah. Yeah. People get very... No, not that one. No, let's talk about Jesus. Doom. I don't remember. I kid. Yeah, I know. But, no, not Hera, because Hera's the Greek goddess of... Aphrodite, that's the one I was thinking of. Aphrodite. It kind of reminds me of, like, a more say-so version of Aphrodite, because Aphrodite is all about love and things like that. A little bit more on the sexual side of things, but, yeah, you're... Lord Shri Krishna? I think I'm saying that right. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Feel free to correct me if I'm saying that wrong, but, yeah. The god of protection, compassion, tenderness, and love kind of made me think of Aphrodite. A different version, definitely different, but similar vein. It's something you're concerned about. I doubt I hold the jurisdiction to tell you this, as an observer on the sidelines, but the focal point of the first half of the conference centered on proposals that affect such fields as trading and finance. The second half, on the other hand, will be reserved for proposals from each of the various heads of state. Yeah, that'll definitely be, undoubtedly when the topic of Crossbell's defenses will be addressed. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Because Hera's... I don't remember what Hera's the goddess of. Because Aphrodite... Isn't Aphrodite the goddess of fertility as well? Of love and fertility and things like that? And then Hera's... I just remember she's the... like, the mother of most of the other gods. There's a lot going on. It's been a long time since I've caught up on religious things like that. On mythology and whatnot. But yeah, if they do that, it'll only be a matter of time before foreign military presence enters the equation. But what about the non-aggression pact? It's only been 2 years since it was signed. Queen Liberal did push the pact into being with Crossbell's best interest in mind, but technically two of the nations participated today never signed that pact. Primaferia and, well, Crossbell itself. In light of that, it's only inevitable that a new continental security framework will be discussed. And likely so, my grandfather shares your concerns and expectations both. But drifting up a new pact and having Crossbell sign it this time not be the simplest solution. It has to be. It could model the framework after the non-aggression pact and prohibit military forces between all the nations. Oh. I get it. Crossbell isn't technically a nation. The Empire and the Republic only recognize Crossbell as an autonomous state. As you say, Crossbell lacks the sovereignty to enter an international treaty. Economic arrangement alone are not grounds for the state to enter into a formal pact as it is its own entity. That fine line we tread is precisely what puts the state of Crossbell in jeopardy. Sort of getting it, but this definitely isn't cut and dry. Makes me wonder about the Nord Highlands, though, considering the Nord Highlands is also... It's part of Arabonia, but it's not necessarily... It's still kind of its own, like, sovereign state in the same vein, right? Because, I mean, people would call Gaius a foreigner all the time. Because he was from Nord, instead of Arabonia. I don't know. Hera's like marriage, I think? Yeah, it's been a while. I don't remember. I don't know much about Abrahamic religion, but you can ask me anything about Sanatan. I don't know what any of that is. I am very bad at it. Hera would be more of a fertility motherhood god. She did try to kill the illegitimate children of Zeus after all, so motherly. Yeah, I was thinking, like, was Hera fertility or was it Aphrodite? Because whenever I think of Aphrodite, when I think of Aphrodite, I think of plat, 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 plat. Don't get pregnant, don't get pregnant, don't get pregnant. And whenever I think of Hera, yeah, I definitely would think more like motherly vibes. So, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Excuse me, I have something I would like to ask. Crossbell is not the only autonomous state on the continent. Lemon, Orid, Northumbria, for instance. Northumbria, that's the one where Sarah's from. I kept forgetting what Northumbria was called. But yeah, Northumbria's about to get a shit show too. Oh boy. I don't know Lemon or Orid though. I don't know much about those two states. Damn right. Are those states also barred from entering into international treaties? No, they're not. It's true that each state has its own set of historical circumstances as to why they remain states instead of forming nations. However, each has also been recognized as the major powers independent with sovereignty of their own. So they have equal standings. Exactly, they're treated very differently from Crossbell. Primarily because their sovereignty is recognized by the holy city of Arteria. Oh, Arteria, yeah. So many areas in this in Zemuria, in this world. So many of them that I don't really know that well either. Holy City of Arteria, as in the high seat of the Septian Church. Yes, as a city-state, Arteria's territory is small, but the church holds religious authority across the continent. Numerous autonomous states and free cities owe their establishment to the church's aid. And you have Crossbell, whose autonomy was given to it by Arabonia and Calvard. That's how we're in a unique position of having two Caesarian powers above us. Caesarian? Never even heard that word before. That has historically led to Crossbell being dragged into conflicts time and time again. Crossbell only had a modicum of sovereignty. We would be able to improve the situation, but consent from both countries is what it will take for us to become a reality. There's basically no hope. Wish I could disagree. Put that way, it does seem bleak. Getting back to the topic at hand, I would expect the Chancellor and President to have their ideas regarding Crossbell security. Naturally, each country's terms for their respective proposals would differ vastly. Speaker and Mayor will have to be wary of what we stand to gain or lose. Apologies, my young friends. I'm sure you already have enough on your minds. Remember that Speaker McDowell is no stranger to matters such as these, and I get the sense Mayor Croy still has some cards to play himself. Yeah. See, tomorrow's a great day? Yes, tomorrow will be a great day. we got a nice birthday for one of the Hindi gods, and we also get a brand new kaiju model on top of it being a Wednesday, so I'm gonna actually be able to detox a little bit. Oh man, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm doing a double decker today, but tomorrow I'm just gonna be able to step away and hopefully relax a little bit. I've been going at 11 for the past few days. Yeah, you think he has a plan? What could it be? I don't know the particulars myself. Nevertheless, it could very well. Oh, sorry, I should take this. Not even going to excuse yourself from the table, Lloyd. That's just bad manners. Banning's press conference is concluded. Dignitaries are now headed to the 36th floor. Where are you? Oh, we're still in the break room on the 34th. Is there something you needed us to do? Yes, actually. We were contacted by both Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith. Each requested to speak with the SSS during the intermission. Ooh, really? Given who they are, I hope you understand we're in no position to turn them down. SSS is to visit both of them during the intermission, and that's an order. President is staying in the furthest room of the West Wing corridor, while the Chancellor is in the furthest east. Hold on a second, I get that we can't refuse, but why ask us? It's a lot of pressure, Dudley. We had child bannings. This is an excellent opportunity to get some insight on what each side is after. You're right. Alright, we'll head there right away. McDowell, if the going gets rough. She's the one on your team best suited to handling these situations. Thought you were talking about the mayor, but alright, yeah. Or the speaker, I suppose. Report to me once you're finished. Understood. I'm excited about this. What's that about, Lloyd? You're getting real riled up there. What's going on, bud? Brace yourselves. We're gonna be meeting the most powerful people in the entire world. Or of Zemuria. Eh? Excuse me? You're joking! Not that I can discern. It seems entirely serious. This is certainly a surprise. Special Support Section name is more well known than I thought. I don't know about that. I suspect it's because we're familiar with several members of the personnel. It's the only reason for their interest in us that I can think of. Might be onto something there. Regardless of the reason, there's no way we can possibly decline. Don't I know it? It's up to the 36th floor. Dudley said the rooms are on the furthest ends of the east and west wings. Don't want to keep them waiting. Roger. Yes, sir. Alright, later, Ian. Seeing an audience with heads of the date of both major powers is something substantial, no matter the reason. I'm sure you're apprehensive, but an opportunity like this is worth taking advantage of. At the very least, being able to size both men up in person should be a valuable experience for you. Saying the same. Everyone see them now. Please excuse us. Bye. Little flip phone. It basically is, yeah. The orbments are what they're called, but they're I can't go that way. The orbments are basically just giant flip phones, but they also have magic powers in them, which I vibe with. I would love it. I would absolutely love it if in IRL, right? If we had like some sort of device like that that would like hone magical powers. Like imagine if your cell phone, you could like shoot fire out of it, or like use that to like hone some Latin magical potential that we had inside of us. It's so freaking cool. Oh, it's so cool. Sky, you were close to 300. I'm getting there. I don't know what I'm at right now, but when I started this room, I was at 272, which I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you don't mind. I always appreciate it. but yeah, we're getting there, slowly but surely. I think around this time of year we were 272. All right, yeah, still there, still 272. Still very good, still very nice, very appreciative of that. But I think at this time last year I was just under 100. Because I remember it was a Legend of Heroes, 500 by the end of the year. Let's go. That's the goal. That is the goal. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope to get 500 by the end of the year, but we'll see. We'll see. Because yeah, like last year at this time, it was just under 100. It was one of the Legend of Heroes streams that I breached over to 100. That was a very weird stream. That was just some random stream, some just typical everyday Legend of Heroes stream, and then it was like, hey, by the way, you got like 9 subscribers. I was like, oh, okay, well, thank you. I was at like 93 subs, and then it was like, oh, hey, by the way, you're at 102 now. And I was like, ah, wow, that happened all right. Good memories, more than 5,000. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I don't know. Like people do that, right? Like the very popular streamers and the YouTubers, they have like 5,000 followers or subscribers a day. It's like, can you imagine that? That's incredible. That's crazy. That'd be freaking crazy. People sure love them milestones. I guess so. I guess so. I wish I could do like some sort of like subathon, you know? Like doing like some sort of marathon stream. I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be fun, but it's kind of dicey with my living situation right now, so yeah, I don't know. Shoot for Neptune and you will reach the moon for sure. Those are completely different. Also, I think the saying goes, shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll end up with the stars. That's a nice quote. That's a nice one. But yeah, is that? Who is that? Who dat? Hey, it's Chloe and Lecter. Hey, yo, what's going on? I see, and that's when you ran into Lucy. Lucy Lou? I was only in Remiferi on business too. Guess she caught wind. Tried to run, but she caught me. Must be losing my touch. Even guess how many bunks over the head she gave me? Not a one. She hugged you instead, with tears in her eyes, didn't she? Dang it. I can tell exactly how Lucy feels, you know. Probably well aware of just how dangerous your day-to-day is. Sure, she's been worried sick. I was talking about this before, where Chloe, or Princess Claudia, she has a bit of a history with Lecter. I can't remember exactly where it was from, but yeah, Chloe and this Lucy. I forget who Lucy is, but yeah, there's a history there. There's a history. They making out. My God, could you imagine the scandal of a princess of one of the biggest nations on the continent was making out with a secretary of another nation? Whoo, boy. Stars are further than the moon, though? Yeah. But the stars are a lot closer than Neptune. Actually, maybe not. I don't think about it. They probably technically aren't. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're totally not. Because stars are just miniature suns. The closest star we've got is our sun, Sol. Not the VTuber, but you know. Space is fun. Space is very interesting. It'd be hot. It'd be something, alright. My mind is racing. How I calm it down? Water. Niku was having issues with with an upset stomach when, so drinking some water helps. Also, some sort of like breathing. Just like breathing is very helpful for having like anxiety, like gripping onto something, like something solid, just like a wall or a sturdy desk, a chair, something like that, and just breathing in, just like deep breaths, and then back out. Astronomy with sky, you know it. I'm super good with astronomy. I know all the things like planets and stars, and yes, I do know a decent bit, but it's. Yeah. There's a lot of things that are like, oh, that actually doesn't make any sense. I thought about it one way as a kid, but as an adult, it's completely different. Weird. Also, YouTube's buffering on my side, but I'm not dropping any frames, so hopefully it's fine on your guys' side. She's probably well aware of just how dangerous your day-to-day is. I'm sure she's been worried sick. A woman's intuition is no joke. Makes my spine tingle. Never do know how to handle them. Maybe, but you brought it upon yourself. This really does take me back, though. It's been so long since I've seen Leo, too. I'd love for all of us to have a reunion. Why long face, Lecter? Isn't this the part where you say, yeah, let's all have a bash at Michelin party till we drop? Not a bad impression. No promises, but I'll see what I can do. Just don't hold your breath, alright? I know, but you won't be able to stop me from looking forward to it anyways. Now then, I should be going. If you'll please excuse me. No problem. Hey, don't forget to say hi to Siege for me. Still owe him the salami. Salami's so good. Love salami. In the topic of space, we launch our mission for the sun and we'll reach our destination at one point in about 4 months. Hey, nice. But for the sun? What? You've launched a spacecraft towards the sun? Interesting. Because, I mean, the sun is very, very hot. It's very hot. So, getting close to that thing would be dangerous, I feel like. But, you know, might find something interesting over there, too, so. Just to say we've done it. Humanity's hubris, it knows no bounds. Damn, she really came into her own, though. The bro couldn't ask for a better crown princess. You guys think so too, right? Huh? Busted. Sorry, we didn't mean to eavesdrop. We didn't hear much, I assure you. Didn't you, Ellie? You seemed very invested in the relationship from where I was standing. Tio! Well, she ain't the only one. You and the princess sure seemed close. What's the story there? I was upperclassman back in school. Prep. I mean, not Sunday school. Janus Royal Academy, to be specific. Janus Royal Academy. It's one of the world's most prestigious institutions, isn't it? That's right, it's not unheard of for them to accept students from abroad, but you study there on taxpayers' money. Nah, old man Gilly's paid my tuition out of pocket. That's why you're... Yeah, kind of owe him quite a bit, huh? It's about time I hit the old dusty trail myself. Reminds me, you got caught on a talk with the head honchos, right? Both are a pain in the asses to deal with, so good luck in there. What? Later, Lecter. Yeah, Lecter is very... Yeah, you can't trust him. You just can't trust him at all, but... Could he be any more sketchy if he tried? I thought the next Queen of the World went to school with an Imperial spy. Truth is stranger than fiction, as they say. Whatever the case, we can't forget that he's a subordinate of the Blood and Iron Chancellor. As for what he's after, personally, I think we'll have to figure that out for ourselves. Yeah. Yeah, you can't trust Lecter as far as you can throw him, but, still. We may as well go... I want to see the coward one first. Been expecting you. Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section, correct? We are. Is this the President's room? Yes, I've been instructed to let you pass. And please, make your way inside. Thank you. Mission would be like, James Webb Telescope for NASA. James Webb Telescope of NASA. I'm not very up-to-date on telescopes, I'll be honest. Just at different orbits. It's still very interesting. Space stuff is always very interesting to me. Pardon us. Can't believe we're about to meet the president of one of the two largest nations on the continent. You said it. Even I've got butterflies in my stomach. Aw, Randy, even you? But yeah, I don't know much about Rocksmith, so... Excuse us, Mr. President. We were told you requested to meet with the Special Support Section. Oh, thank you for all coming. Please, no need for all the pomp and circumstance. Go ahead and have a seat. Sure. Very kind of you, Mr. President. Mr. President. My invitation must have come as quite a shock to you. Truly appreciate you taking the time out of your busy agendas for this. Though I must imagine you must be very busy yourselves. Oh, no, not at all. It's an honor just to be in your presence. You're Speaker McDowell's granddaughter, isn't that right? Once before I had a celebration of some sort, if I recall correctly. That's right, we first spoke back in when I had the opportunity to visit Calvert with my grandfather. It was 2 years back. Ah, yes, now I remember. You know, I was surprised to hear your grandfather chose to take up the post of Speaker instead of seeking re-election. Truly admire how passionate he still is at his age. A model statesman, if I say so myself. I'm sure my grandfather would be flattered to hear that. I'll change the subject, Mr. President, but what was it that you called us in here for? Well, truth be told, I've already heard all about you SSS fellows from Kilika. This year's Schwarz auction sounded like quite the affair, wouldn't you say? Frankly, former Speaker Hartman and I were never on the best of terms. Selfish as it may seem, I've been eager to meet the group that tipped the first domino that led to his downfall. We're honored, sir. Yeah, but real talk, we didn't do much. Guy just couldn't stop shooting himself in the foot. Yeah, kind of. Very true, he made his own bed the day he became involved with the cult. Ah, yes, who could forget them? Also, what's up, Chris? How you doing? Inferian Watches, glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Well, you were really consistent, bro. Respect what? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Consistent? Me? Nah. Space is so interesting, even more than cars. Yeah, space is very fun. I like that. But how you been doing? How you been doing? Should I call you Inferian, or should I call you what I know you by? Do you want to keep the old name with the live streams? Yeah, I like it. It's fun. Live streams are a lot of fun, so it's hard to put down. It's hard to put them down. Yeah, old Inferian Watches here. An OG from way back when. I'm talking 2 years ago, and like probably around this time. Probably around this time 2 years ago. A very long time ago, but Chris might have to change it back. Chris Janus. Well, always glad to see you. Yeah, way back whenever I played Hollow Knight, which was like my 3rd or 4th series. It was a very long time ago. It was very early in my streaming days. Back when I had a completely different like hair design and way less tattoos. And I think this tank top was brand new. Man, good times. But yeah, always glad to see you. It was always glad to see. It was fun and so. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Was always glad having you. It definitely was nice having people around for the Hollow Knight, considering that game was so difficult. You know, it was such a difficult game to like. Where do I go? If it wasn't for you guys, oh boy, that would have took a lot longer. But knew this guy was onto something. Oh yeah. Well, I appreciate your support with all these years. Hopefully you've been doing good. Glad to see you, like always. We're playing some Legend of Heroes today, which, you know, I love it. I love this series. I know Kaiju is another one of my biggest fans over there, being like, yo, this guy's gonna make it. He's gonna make it big. And I'm just like, no, you. Yeah, speaking of that, Kaiju's also another streamer. Most of the blue names in my chat are streamers. Also, you know, on my channel there's that whole like community tab where you can see channels that I promote and whatnot. And yeah, you can check her out. Kaiju's gonna be doing a new model tomorrow, so it'd be great to have you there. Back kinda. Welcome back, Apple. Always glad to have you. Hopefully your day's going pretty alright. Hopefully it's going well. But yes, who could forget them? The D, therefore G cult. The treachery spread across the entire continent, but no nation was more affected than my own. I owe you my thanks for putting a stop to them once and for all. You're welcome, but really, we were just doing our jobs. Honestly, as our contributions didn't really amount to much in the long run. No need to be so humble, my boy. I heard things were rather dire. Even your Guardian Force were being manipulated. Yet, in the face of it all, you still managed to squash the cult and keep that little girl safe. Great goddess in the sky, those are no small achievements to speak of. You flatter us, Mr. President. Truly, I'm not sure we deserve such high praise. Oh, but you do. Had Crossbell fallen to the cult, don't know what would have become of us. If those dastardly villains took hold of the IBC, international trade, and finance would have come to a screeching halt. I'm sure you don't need to tell me how severe the consequences of that would be for the economy. It's true. All the more reason I'd like to acknowledge your valor. I think the fitting thing to do would be to award each of you a medal. Ah, that sounds perfect. I'll have arrangements made as soon as I return to the Republic. Yo, that'd be cool. That'd be so cool. Yo, Morning Sky, good luck with your work today. I hope it's sunny for you. Not today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Generally, I do my yard work on Wednesdays so that I can, since I don't stream that day. That's the day that I try to get everything done. But yes, it is a very sunny day today. So how you doing, Dread? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Always glad to have you. So many cute patoots to enjoy. Oh, always, Apple. Always. I'll get a channel soon too. Ooh, Piyush gonna join us. Piyush gonna join us in the VTuber space. Excellent. Do it. Everyone become VTuber. What you broke, Kaiju? What you broke, Kaiju? Everything. Yes. You're all gonna make it IR? Well, IR. I love the. I know it's. Yeah. I know that was definitely like a typo, but. Nice, Doom. Nice. I got the message. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're going for there. I appreciate it, Doom. Appreciate you. Everybody that's here. All 9 people that I see right now, according to YouTube. Appreciate every single one of you. Unless you're not subscribed, and then what are you doing? Subscribe! Like and subscribe right now! 8 people. That's more like it. You're all gonna make it. Thank you, Doom. Also, hello, Kaiju. Hope your day goes well and the new model is swell and doesn't take too much energy to excel with. Hey, nice. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Kaiju's new model is gonna look like. But yeah, no, you don't have to do that. It's even appropriate for citizens of Crossbell to receive awards from the Republican government. Besides, you already got more recognition than I can handle from Grandad McDowell. Truly, don't see any faux pas to be had about it at all. Troubles are our own as well. After all, the Republic does hold suzerainty. Suzerainty? I don't even know what that word is. I saw it once before, but still. Mr. President, now, keep your faces like that, and they'll stay that way. Received an invitation from our friend, the Blood and Iron Chancellor, too, did you not? We'd be delighted to speak with you all more, but I think my turn is over. And not to fear, I'll see, too, that you receive those rewards, or those awards we spoke of. Keep an eye out for them, all of you. Yeah, I'm now thinking about something. So, we know that in the future, right? In the future, Erebonia takes over Crossbell, and Crossbell becomes just a part of Erebonia in general. So, I'm wondering, because the SSS doesn't make an appearance in those, so I'm wondering, does the SSS actually move to Calvard? It could be very interesting. That could be a very interesting concept. Like to, yes. So hello, Doom, with the boom on the Berserker grind. Ah, yes, the Berserker grind, the Berserker. So Shitara isn't going mad with Barra as he finds things that are odd in his midnight hours. Yeah, for real. Those hours that Apple works, terrible hours. But yeah, that could be very interesting. If the SSS ends up having a base of operations in Calvard, the Kuronokaseki games, ooh. Thank you for visiting. You can find Chancellor Osborne's room at the end of the opposite wing. Yep, thank you. Appreciate your help. Welcome, farewell. I'm very intrigued about Calvard. It's the one place that I really want to go to. Soon enough. Only 3 games to get through, and then we can get to Calvard. God damn. Let's see. Getting the car's oil done before passing it to another driver. Hey, nice. Then you can just take a rest? Hopefully so. I'm so glad you're okay, Saluja. As far as I know, don't let your work feel like you're taking blows from foes with awful scowls. I feel like that could have been, Like, I mean, it looks good, but I don't think... I don't know, scowls kind of went weird there. From blows from foes. Like, I don't know. I feel like something could have changed that one up a little bit. Still very nice though, Dread. The fact that you can come up with these all the time, still very impressive. Want to play a game right now, but if I do, I might not wake up tomorrow on time. Gotta love it, don't you? You gotta love it. I'm gonna freaking refresh the YouTube on my side, because it keeps, like, buffering on my side. I think it's fine. Like, I don't think it's actually buffering, but I see that and I was like, oh no. Is something happening? It keeps drawing my attention, and I'm just like, no. Well, that's fun. There we go. Wow, it's starting all over there, huh? Come on. Come on. Alright, there we go. That's, yeah, hopefully that's good. It might not actually be. Yeah, it's not. There we go. Nope. One more. One more. Nope. YouTube doing a weird thing. No buffering on your guys' side? Alright, good, excellent. Yeah, I'm not dropping frames, so it's just on my side. I think it's because I was too far in the future. I don't know. I think YouTube is just having a little weird hiccup. Wait, as long as it's good on your side. Hopefully it doesn't do that, though, because it's annoying. I don't like seeing buffering, even if there's not actually any buffering. It makes me think there's buffering, and that's bad. I don't like it. But anyways, he was something, wasn't he? It's exactly what I'd expect from a major political figure. Capable and devilishly charming. Do you at least wait until we're not sitting in front of his room, Wazy? I mean, that's a compliment. I feel like anybody would be like, that young boy. Girl? Individual. Very nice. To be fair, the president never made much of an effort to hide it. Doubt he was intentionally trying to place pressure on us, but that doesn't change the fact that he did. I think he was trying to keep up appearances more than anything. As Scar's president, it would be good to publicly honor the ones who were credited with resolving the cult incident. Not to mention he said that Crossbell's troubles are theirs as well, which reaffirms that he sees Calvert as Crossbell's rightful owner. You telling me this was the whole reason he called us in here? Big shot leaders got egos as wide as their country's borders. Without a doubt, even dive members like an autonomous state like this have nothing to go on. What? You got nothing on it. We still have to speak with the Chancellor. What do you think he wants from us? Couldn't say, but we're probably going to want to brace ourselves either way. Yeah, like, Rocksmith is not that imposing, but, oh, yo, it's Mueller. Good to see you again, SSS. Do you have a status update to make? Nothing to report for now. What about the two of you? Have you learned anything? Fortunately not. Things have been quiet thus far, crossing every avenue on the Erebonian side of things as well. But unfortunately, neither of the nobles nor their formers are intent on giving us any leads to work with. That's unfortunate. Big goose egg from both Imperial factions then, huh? It seemed like a real peaches to deal with. Yesterday, Prince Oliver mentioned the possibility of creating a third faction, didn't he? It's been on my mind ever since. Yeah, the third faction. Which, ooh, can't wait. But, oh my god, the thing is getting real weird over there. That is not close enough. There's a little playback, so I want to at least get it close to that. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. If I do any more, that'll get a little weird. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. But it's been on my mind ever since. Wouldn't mind, Major? Could you tell me more about his intentions? Ellie. It's only natural you'd be curious. Not supposed to say much, but I don't think there'll be any harm in sharing a bit with the SSS. But metaphorically, you could say the prince is attempting to shatter some long-standing barriers. Barriers, huh? Something we're all too familiar with. Basically, there are irreconcilable differences between the noble and reformist factions. That won't stop him. He aims to have the two come to terms anyways, as absurd as that sounds. Prince is truly trying to get the reforms and noble factions to reconcile? I underestimated his starry-eyed idealism. Isn't the divide between the two sides as wide as the Guerrilla Canyon itself? Wait, don't be so rude. He's absolutely right. Still, the prince has committed himself to dancing toe-to-toe with a monster, despite how ludicrous it may appear. He's fully aware of what people call him behind his back, a showy, debaucherous bastard prince whose only concern is his leisurely wants. Let them talk. I've decided to stand by him regardless. I see. It's very admirable. Prince will always have an ally in Liberl, Major Mueller, just as Princess Galati has stated. We may not always be able to intervene directly, but we'll assist you both in any way that we can. Thank you, Senior Captain. I'm truly grateful. Prince must be truly loved to have so many valuable allies. I don't know if I'd go that far, but there's no question that he has a certain effect on people. Now, he's loved. Oliver's great. He's great. So the best thing that could happen today would be the trade conference ending without incident. That is the objective. Be counting on you if the situation calls for its special support section. Okay. I kind of want to go back this way now to see if there's anybody. I guess these doors are locked, though. Actually, they're not locked. So, who's in here? Oh, we got Chloe. I'm definitely going to talk to you. Definitely. That's a good question, Siege. How many bro's grandmother would handle this if she was the one to come? You have a point. I suppose I can't help being the way I am. I.e., hello, SSS. Sorry we're interrupting, Your Highness. It's nothing to concern yourself over. Just merely thinking out loud. To be honest, I'm glad you came to visit. Your Highness. You're also concerned about what happened during the second half of the conference. Or what may happen. Partially, yes, but I was actually reflecting on something a tad broader. As Crown Princes, I have a fair bit of knowledge when it comes to diplomatic negotiations. To be a good negotiator, it takes many skills, insight, judgment, and objectivity, for instance. First half of the conference made me painfully aware that I still have room for growth in those particular areas. I mean, yeah, that's everybody though. Seeing that you have room for growth is growth in of itself. Yeah, what's bothering you? Give yourself some credit. Knowing where you can improve is half the battle. Yeah, exactly. That's right, you're still only as old as Lloyd, Ellie, and myself, Your Highness. Yo, Noelle's our age as well? Ooh. I mean, I thought she was a little bit older, to be honest, but You're an inspiration if you ask me. It's very kind of you to say. Still, being timid in a room like this is unavoidable at this stage in my career. But through the continent's troubles wait for no one, I nevertheless have to learn at my own pace and take everything in stride. It's a good approach, just don't forget to cut loose and relax every now and again. Like now, for example, you only get one intermission, be ashamed to waste it. Well, I swear to Adus, if you're thinking of inviting her out for a drink, or worse. It's alright, I was never one for excessive formalities. The lack of it is quite relaxing, actually. Though now that I think about it, perhaps nostalgic is a better word. And around all of you, I feel as if I'm speaking with Estelle, Joshua, and the rest of our friends. Agate, Tita! I think that's about it. But yes. Amphirean watches its checking time constantly, for every second must be measured for them to survive the OCD curse of not keeping order or feeling the worst. Nice, Dread. I'm not sure we can really compare, Your Highness. Well, I'll have to disagree with you on that. Ah, yes, would any of you care for some tea? I would love some, but yeah, we're kind of busy right now. Much as I would love to, we have to be somewhere else. Apologies, should have anticipated that. Won't keep you any longer. Please be careful today, everyone. Wish you all the best. Rest assured I'll be giving you my utmost during the second half of the conference. Rooting for you, Your Highness. Yeah, there's been a lot of talking lately, but, like, all these characters are very important, so... Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? I'm done deliberating now, but I'm absolutely exhausted after facing both Osborne and Rocksmith at once. Oh, no, don't sell yourself short, Your Lordship. You're quite capable of commanding the room when needed. So your predecessors would be proud of the way you handled yourself in there. It's been 5 years since I ascended to the throne. My affairs domestic order has finally been secured, but I've much to learn as a statesman. Yeah, this guy, I don't know anything about him really. I've seen him I think this is my second time seeing this guy, but both times he's not really anything to write home about. Oh, good days. Good afternoon, Special Support Section. Pardon the interruption. So you're the Special Support Section. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard so much about your exploits from Arios. From Arios, Your Lordship. I do. I've enjoyed a healthy rapport with the Bracer Girl for quite some time now. Arios in particular has long been a close personal friend of mine. Never would have guessed. Of course, he's not the only Crossbellian I've acquainted with. It's good to see you again, Ellie. You've achieved much during your time with the Special Support Section from what I've heard. You flatter me, Your Lordship. Glad to see you're doing well. Well, he knows the Grand Prince of Vermiferia? Her vast network of connections is nothing new, but to think it spreads as far as to include a world leader. Mademoiselle Ellie, running around in social circles us plebs couldn't even dream of. It's great comfort indeed to have Crossbell's famed police division on security detail. As a matter of fact, I'm told you once even saved Speaker McDowell's life. It would seem we're in good hands. I think you may be expecting a bit too much from us. Not at all. I too find your presence here most reassuring. Well, we'll need that peace of mind and properly navigate the second half of the conference. About that, do you expect the upcoming discussions to become problematic, Grandfather? I do. Unlike the first half, I suspect the faults of Crossbell State will be thrust into the spotlight one after another, to which the major powers will no doubt be as demanding as they've ever been. However, I'm also concerned about Dieter. During our latest diet session, he was rather enthusiastic about introducing some truly radical ideas. Such drive comes with youth, and I do respect that. However, I worry about what direction it might take us today. Hadn't thought about it that way. Sir Grimwood alluded to Mayor Croyce having some kind of plan for the last half of the conference. Can't profess to know the details myself, but I'm certain he'll bring it to the table sooner or later. And whether it turns out for good or for ill depends entirely on how the conference proceeds. Isn't that right, Speaker? Precisely. As Speaker, it is imperative that I lead my utmost support to Mayor Croyce during the trade conference. It's no simple duty to be sure, but I would do what I can to fulfill it. Of course, best of luck, Grandfather. Quite a lot of talking. Quite a lot of talking. I need to get a drink. Oh. That's much better. Ah. Wet that tongue. Must be the Chancellor's room. Admission will likely be over by the time we're done speaking with him. Take care of anything else we need to do beforehand. Interesting. Nobody in here that I care about. I can't remember whose room this is. Hey, we got Dieter, Croyce, and Oliver in here. Definitely gonna talk to these two. Yeah, these two are actually pretty similar from my impressions of them. But yeah, the other one, oh boy, that's gonna be a heavy room. I see. We share the same hopes for the bright men and women that will one day lead our people. Indeed, what's truly special about them is their hearts and mind, so pure yet fertile, like a garden basking in the morning dew. That's why more and more of... Oh, good afternoon, Special Support Section. Care to join in on our chat? Sure, if I'm not interrupting, that is. What were the two of you discussing? His Highness here happens to be on the board of directors for the prestigious military academy in Erebonia. We were just discussing the finer details of his duties. The board of directors? Those would be the individuals responsible for how the school is operated, correct? Damn, that's one hell of a side gig. Just another one of my many schemes to get my name out there is all. I think the mayor here has contributed far more than I have. You're involved too, Mayor Croix? He's simply meant as a business partner. Oh, I didn't actually know that. IBC is the Epstein Foundation's benefactor, and it just so happens that the foundation is part of a major test being held at the academy. Ah, you're talking about the rush and burst and all that stuff. The links. Which, the links are so good. Really, I had no idea. Does remind me, I heard that orbital network tests have also begun in the Empire. I'm surprised the continent's largest bank has clout in every country in some form or another. Quite right. I dare say our little talk today was preordained by the goddess herself. What do you say to being a guest lecturer at the academy one day, if the opportunity arises? They'll have to warn you that the faculty-student relationships are strictly prohibited. Are they, though? Are they, though? You say that, but I'm just saying, whenever I was playing Code Steel 1 and 2, Reen got hot for teacher. Come on, instructor Sarah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, the way you say that almost makes it sound like you're encouraging it. What an amusing fellow like yourself. Must be quite popular, Prince Oliver. I may just have to steal you away for a night of drinks once this is all over. I love nothing more, my friend. We'll have a rousing good time, you and me. Looks like His Highness and Uncle Dieter really have hit it off. I'll say, because they have a lot more in common than I realized. Hey, any friend of Oliver's a friend of mine. That's just the way it goes. This is us, correct? The Crossbell Police? Excellency is expecting you in sight. Don't keep him waiting. Right, pardon us. It practically exudes arrogance. Classic Imperial Army overbearing as all Gehenna. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Osborne? Excuse us, Chancellor Osborne. Received word that you wish to speak with a special support section. Do come in. Probably the most important figure here at this entire conference. Magnificent view, isn't it? Fascinating to think that mankind built a structure like this to look down on the world below. These walls in which we stand are proof that we finally attained the glory the ancient civilization once held. So they are. Are you referring to the ancient Zemurians from over 1,200 years ago? Everything I've heard about them makes it sound like they more or less had magic at their fingertips. Theirs wasn't necessarily a utopia, mind you. During last year's liberal incident, a large floating city appeared over the kingdom. The city was constructed before the Great Collapse, yet was sealed away by human hands. It was a symbol of mankind's potential, as well as its hubris. Potential and hubris? Seem to be very well informed. Oh, I wouldn't say I know everything. As far as Crossbell is concerned, I haven't discovered nearly as much as the priest Joachim Gunter did. Huh? How did you... This is what we don't know that lends weight to the affairs of the world. Yet everything in the palm of your hands, life as we live it, would be helplessly mundane. Don't you agree, Wazy Hemisphere? Oh, so you know of me. Or do you? Get the sense my name is the only dirty little secret of mine you've uncovered. Would simply mean that you have none worthy of capturing my attention. No, my interests lie far more in the realm of the War God, more specifically his successor. Yeah? Imperial Intelligence Division. Their ability to gather information is second to none. Where are my manners? I am Gileath Osborne, representative of the Empire of Erebonia. I've heard much about you from Lecter. Care to join me for a friendly chat before the intermission ends? This guy. Oh boy, this guy. Well then, Chancellor, what is it you wanted to discuss with us? You already seem all too aware of everything that's happening right now. No need to overthink it, this is nothing more than a civil conversation. There's something I would like to hear your opinions on, however. Our opinions? Yes, I'll be frank. How long do you think your precious Crossbell will last? He's so evil! He's so evil! Bit of a loaded question, isn't it? On the contrary, I bear no ill intentions. History tells us that no political entity can last in perpetuity. Perpetuity? Yeah. And that's discounting the Orbital Revolution, which has accelerated all aspects of the contemporary world. How much longer can a land as contested as Crossbell withstand the coming turbulence of this era? I'm not sure. Forever! As long as there are citizens in the state who have the will to protect it. Well, true. Little matters more than having a solid will, a resolve, one might say. There are rare instances in time when trends are bucked, and the course of history itself has changed. People are never truly powerless, and I don't doubt the potential their resolve can hold. Then you agree? But consider this. What happens when two opposing resolves clash? It's simple. The lesser of the two would be engulfed, fanning the flames of upheaval hotter even still. Now suppose these hellborn fires were to emerge again and again across the land. I find it funny how he said hellborn fires whenever they also say Gehenna all the time. It's kind of funny. The integrity of morality itself would be smelted in the searing heat until the world itself was ablaze. Such a phenomenon would surely be easy for you to imagine, would it not? I can understand how Crossbell's resolve might seem lesser compared to that of the Empire or the Republic, but even a small flame is capable of burning bright. It's not a foregone conclusion that the larger will engulf it, just as it wasn't when Liberal repelled the Imperial Army. That's right, it was 12 years ago, during the 100-Day War. Well played. Resolve was ultimately a question of tenacity. Liberal was small, but tenacious. It overcame the shambolic effort the Empire put forward. There is much Crossbell could stand to glean from that moment in time. However, I remain unconvinced that Crossbellians hold the same pride and conviction that the people of Liberal do. Now I'll leave things at that. Our intermission is coming to a close. It almost slipped my mind. Don't expect any medals from the Imperial government. The nobility grows even more irksome when awards are given to commoners. Damn, they're really just hammering down that Erebonia is like the bad place. Like, Osborne is the villain. Consider yourselves fortunate. Rarely see His Excellency in such an agreeable mood. What? Seriously, is that what you call it? Seems to have taken a liking to you. I understand that it may be a tough pill to swallow, but I suggest you accept what he had to say. Perhaps it isn't my place to tell you that, given my position. Yeah. The Blood and Iron Chancellor is one evil mofo. Spider sense is tingling. Yeah. He's one. Like, we already know. We already know from Cold Steel 1 and 2, right? At the end of Cold Steel 1, Osborne gets assassinated, quote unquote. But at the end of Cold Steel 2, it shows that it was a body double or something. I know what it is. I know what the whole deal was, but he miraculously lives like a 50 cal sniper rifle round through the chest, straight through the heart. So, yeah. So at the end of Code Steel 2, he's back, and at the end of that, he goes and takes over the entirety of Crossbell after Class 7 deals with the Civil War that happens. Ah, man. I'm very excited, because, like, we're going to be seeing more about Osborne in 3 and 4, and oh my god. He finally shows his whole hand, his whole deck in 3 and 4, in Code Steel 3 and 4, and it's a very good story. It's such a good story. Man, that was horrible. Man's a damned monster. You don't even know the tip of it, Randy. Either way, we can't let it get to us. We have to take his perspective at face value. Are you okay? I'll be fine. Imagery he invoked was a little too vivid. Got lightheaded was all. Can't blame you. Even I could feel those flames he kept talking about breathing down my neck. Calling the Blood and Iron Chancellor a monster is putting things lightly. He believes he holds the whole of Crossbell in the palm of its hand. And to be honest, he kinda does. Maybe, but I'm not so sure he called us here to torment us. Believe it or not. Same goes for President Rocksmith. Think the interest they've taken in us is genuine, for better or for worse. I want to say that the interest that the Calvardian President Rocksmith has in them is for the better. Like, I'm kind of vibing with Calvard. I'm kind of vibing with their political leaders, at least. He seems maybe not a good guy, because he's a politician. So, I mean, a good guy politician, that's an oxymoron. What are you talking about? But he seems to be at least more agreeable. Seems to be more affable than Osborne. Osborne is definitely more driven and more bent on, like, shaping the world in his image, you know? For better or for worse, you know? You can definitely see both sides of that, but, yeah. I'm very interested to see how Erebonia seems to be more of the evil country, whereas Calvert seems to be more of the good guy country. Even though we spent the entirety of Cold Steel in Erebonia, which really goes to show that the leadership might be. Because, I mean, Emperor Eugen III, which is Olivert, Alphen, and Cedric's father, he's a decent guy. Like, everything that I've seen about that guy, he's the emperor. He doesn't really have much say. He's more like a figurehead, right? Kind of like IRL, like Europe, where there's the king, but they don't really have a whole lot going on in terms of government or power. They're just kind of like the figurehead of the state. So that's kind of how Erebonia is structured, where Emperor Eugen III is the overall king, emperor of Erebonia. But when it comes down to the day-to-day runnings of the government and whatnot, it's more in the hands of the Blood and Iron Chancellor there. No surprise. But I'm very curious. I'm very curious because, I mean, Calvert seems to be the kinder of the two options right now. So I'm wondering if maybe that's a front, though, right? Like, maybe he's keeping up appearances, and actually, whenever we go into Kuro no Kiseki, whenever that game gets released to the West, maybe Calvert will be the one that's really got some shady corners. Because everybody actually has some pretty... It kind of shows the shady side... Like, the shady side is prominent, and the rest of it is like, oh, this is actually very nice, it's very decent. So I'm kind of wondering about Calvert, if it's going to be the other way around. Whereas, like, oh, this seems like a very nice place, but it ends up being, like, a really sketchy country. Very curious. Very curious. It's also why, like, political intrigue and things like that in video games is very interesting. I really enjoy these games because they just have such good world building. But yeah, let's just take it for what it's been. A learning experience. That's one way to look at it. I think we go take a page out of your book once in a while. No kidding. Leave it alloy to make a near empty glass half full. But he's right. There's no way we can let this slow us down. Of course not. We should go... what we should do instead is have a propel us forward. In any case, that's just about the used up rest of the intermission. Let's head back to Dudley and report on how both of our meetings went. Yeah. Probably should have saved, but it's fine. Same day, 4:30 p.m. Just as Mr. Grimwood had predicted, the discourse became more turbulent in the second half of the conference. Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith continued to raise question after biting question, each one aimed at Crossbell's security and future. As the conversation wore on, the looks on Mayor Croy's and Speaker McDowell's face became even more sullen and stern. The heat of the problem is that a lone cult was able to cause so much public disorder in a single night, no less. Moreover, half of Crossbell's state guard fell under their control, quite literally at that. Such a failure of security is unprecedented. Be that as it may, I was under the impression that we had already covered this in full detail. The details are not what is in question. It is the quality of your state's crisis management that so concerns us. You cannot deny the extent to which that incident endangered the lives and property of Imperial citizens on your border. What do you have to say to that? Now, hold on a moment, Chancellor. Reparations and redresses in the wake of the code incident have already been administered. Demanding further mirror on top of that will only serve to cast Erebonia in a most unfavorable light. Monetary compensation is not the issue either, Your Highness. The Crossbell state government still has yet to answer how it can comprehensively guarantee its security. There is a need to protect the lives, property, and economic interests of all those in and tied to Crossbell. Can such protection truly be assured with a state constantly I'd say constantly mired in political gridlock, a state so susceptible to top-down corruption? Pardon me, but I heard former Speaker Hartman was immediately removed from office upon his corruption coming to light. Crossbell's political system was proven perfectly capable of self-correction. Would a new security framework not suffice? I must disagree, Your Lordship. Surely you don't believe it would be that easy. Crossbell's political foundation is prone to corruption by nature. I, of course, acknowledge that Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell have been nothing less than outstanding statesmen. But what will happen to Crossbell when they're gone? How quickly would things regress without their leadership? I apologize for my cynicism here, but corruption and government have long been inalienable. It is true not only of Crossbell, but of my own kingdom as well. Taking that into consideration, would it not be best for us to observe whether the Speaker and Mayor can bring about political reform during their terms? Pardon me for saying so, Your Highness, but I believe that is rather naive of you. I understand why you would be hopeful. However, the state of Crossbell cannot be so easily compared to a monarchy such as Liberal. Undermining the political system of a land that has no central or traditional authority is a simple feat. History has proven that time and time again. That may be true, but... if I may, my native Calvert is founded upon our honorable Republican charter in lieu of a monarchy. It was an impressive undertaking by various powers and groups that gathered after our revolution 100 years ago. With that charter in place, our country knows our system can survive with dignity, even if it too may at times be stricken with corruption. So you say, but it is not as though our autonomous state law isn't without its own pride and honor. I'll concede that in our state's young history, imperfections in its design have come to light. But so too is it indisputable that we have been improving upon, slowly but surely. Sir Grimwood, may I ask how many additional laws and amendments have been passed by Crossbell's government in the last 10 years? Of course. While I don't have the exact figure in front of me, I would estimate 50 in total. Only 50 in 10 years? Well, hi, how can that be? That's just an average of just 5 a year. Perhaps, though the rate has been trending upward in recent times. There were 12 laws passed last year, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, though admittedly many of those were merely addendums to existing financial and oral network provisions. Regardless, I think it's clear that we cannot assume a meaningful new security framework would be so promptly implemented, as I suspected it would be wiser to seek alternative solutions in the interim. I agree wholeheartedly. My, I didn't realize the two of you had become such close bedfellows. Perhaps you care to settle the territorial dispute over the North Highlands as well while you're at it. Point well taken, your highness. We'll have to leave discussing that matter for another day. Oh, not Gaius' hometown. Oh. Time is growing short, gentlemen. I'll advise we move on to another point of discussion. Very well. Then as proposed by His Excellency, let us now review... Oh boy. This is bad. Things are tense. Oh boy. It's exactly what Mr. Grimwood warned us would happen. The Blood and Iron Chancellor and President Rucksmith are going knives out on Crossbell as we speak. There's nothing the mayor or speaker can say in objection. Unfortunately, it's as they stated, Crossbellian state law has more than a few structural flaws. It makes it so difficult for my grandfather and Uncle Dieter to deny what they're saying. Maybe, but the major powers themselves are the ones who built those flaws into Crossbell during its founding 70 years ago. They have no right to use that against us to force their own agenda. Script things to go down like this from the very beginning. Yeah, probably. Quite a bit. Yeah. As I told you before, the discourse of the conference itself has nothing to do with us. Keep your heads on straight and see if we can make it through the rest of the day. Right, sorry about that. Should we begin another patrol in that case? First Division, Dudley. Emma, something happened? What? What's going on? Must have been an incident. Red Constellation and Hay were both on the move. They've already shaken off our surveillance. No way. Are you serious? Settle down. This is nothing we weren't prepared for. Stay alert. I'll keep you posted if there are any further developments. Understood. Yes, that's right. We should begin by mobilizing officers in reserve. Ooh, it's about to hit the fan! It's about to hit the fan! Damn, so this is really gonna go down, huh? The hell are they planning? Randy, try to keep your cool. You know the Red Constellation wouldn't try to pull something here at the conference. Right, the brunt of the police force is protecting the entrance of the building. You don't suppose they're about to pick a fight with each other now of all times, do you? Everything we've managed to figure out so far says that's unlikely. I beg your pardon? What happened? What's going on down there? Grandfather? Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Your Excellency, might I ask you to repeat yourself? I'm praying with every fiber of my being that I simply misheard you. I'll gladly say it as many times as you require. Disband the Crossbell Guardian Force. Then, in its place, station security forces from abroad permanently within the state. That is the most logical course of action. Please, wait a moment. Surely you aren't forgetting the terms of the Non-Aggression Pact, Chancellor Osborne? Perish the thought. We agreed not to use force to solve disputes in or over Crossbell. This, however, is not an attempt at invasion. I merely state the obvious. A useless pseudo-military that loses control and threatens its own people's lives is better off dissolved. He does have a point there. In practice, the Crossbell Guardian Force is inconsequential when placed before the Imperial or even Republican armies. The CGF's armored cars may as well be made of paper compared to the true tank. I like how the backhanded, compliment he threw at the Republic there, though. Yeah, of course, it's far inferior to ours, and I guess theirs, too. To say nothing of the drain on Crossbellian Mira they cost to maintain. Leave matters of state security to foreign military forces. That is the best and most cost-efficient solution for a mere autonomous territory. I would consider that far too radical an option. And just how would you propose these foreign military forces be designated? Do you, the Chancellor of Erebonia, plan on nominating the Imperial Army? That'd be rather tone-deaf, historically speaking. I don't recall saying anything of the sort. Now that you bring it up, I am willing to forgive Crossbell's past transgressions and offer the Imperial Army's aid, if necessary. It's a small price to pay for the sake of peace in Western Zemuria, wouldn't you say? Settle down, everyone. There's no reason to get so worked up. I barred in your peg? Exactly. Settle down, everyone. I agree the Chancellor's proposal is a bit, shall we say, drastic. I do, however, share his opinion that the CGF leaves much to be desired. It is wholly inadequate when it comes to state security. Oh, what would you propose then? This is only a suggestion, but I would advise a mass reduction of the Guardian Force's numbers to start. In exchange, Calvert can assume responsibility for Tangram Gate, while Erebonian does the same for Belgard Gate. That way, either army would be able to respond to emergencies statewide, whether they occur here in Crossbell City or otherwise. That's hardly an improvement, Mr. President. I see where they're going, though. Even so, it is worth consideration. An impressive man, President Rocksmith. Man should be an excellent statesman and leader, all while fending off such staunch political opposition. Not compared to you, Chancellor. You are reforming an entire empire while suppressing the influence of disgruntled nobles. This can't be happening. Heard enough. Might I remind you two that there are more than 2 countries participating in this conference? Ah, pardon me, Your Highness. The President and I may have gotten a bit sidetracked. Now that our discussion has progressed thus far, would you two mind giving us your opinions on the idea? Now pay attention, kids. They're going to disarm the smaller nations so the bigger nations can invade. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. That is... Yeah, that is exactly what's happening. This is terrible. Absurd is more like it. Take some serious balls to spout any of this with a straight face. I hate to say, but it's not as though their proposals don't have any basis. Still, I was hoping things wouldn't come to this. At this point, all we can do is hope the Speaker and Mayor can stand their ground. Now, of all times. Could be Dudley. Banning's here. Sergey. Chief Sergey, what's going on? No time, I'll keep it short. Sonya just called me. Anti-aircraft radars installed near Tangram and Belgard were destroyed. Same ones being used to detect any potential invading ships in Crossbellian airspace. What? She suspects it was the work of the terrorists. I've already filled Dudley in. As for you guys, please be careful and get out of there. Or get ready. Roger that. What's wrong? Is it my uncle and the others? No, not them. It was... Everyone, please, may I have your attention? A lot of things are happening. People are talking over each other. Shit's getting crazy. What do you gotta say, Croix? Regarding your concerns over Crossbell's domestic security, I'd like to offer my own suggestion. Oh, I thought you'd been staying a little too quiet. Let's hear it. What do you propose? Thank you. I was thinking... Everyone get down! Yeah, we got a damn airship coming in, right? Yeah, that one on the right is the one that Crow always used. What? Airships? That might be bulletproof glass, but enough bullets will probably shatter it regardless. Yeah. Aiders reservists? Is it the terrorists? How did they even get here? Be at ease, everyone. These windows are bulletproof, tempered glass. But to be safe, I must urge that you all back away from the windows. Yeah. You hit something hard enough, it'll eventually break. What's one small nation in the name of peace? It just, was always part of the Imperium. Yeah, huh? Your Highness, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Airships just now. One of them was a high-speed Reinford model. Yes, I'm sure of it. Other was a Verne Company military gunship. You're right. This aligns with the reports we received that one had been stolen. Is everyone alright? Yes, thank the goddess. Where did those fiends go? Good. You should be able to hear me now. Is this Gideon? Attention, conference attendees. Allow me to introduce ourselves. We are the Imperial Liberation Front, and we represent the anti-immigration faction seeking to protect the traditions and sanctity of our beloved Calvert. That's not Gideon, then. I don't know who that is. 2 terrorist groups menacing the Empire and the Republic. Our causes have seen fit to form an alliance, such that we may topple the respective blights that plague us. Prepare yourself, Blood and Iron Chancellor Gileath Osborne. President Rocksmith, today you meet your end. To protect the time-worn heritage of our Calvert from the despicables of the East, we will stop at nothing. This is preposterous. Utter drivel. Yeah, but this ain't looking too good. Here they come. Oh, shit. I don't... The Calvert terrorist group, I don't know them at all. And I don't think we're going to really be getting much information about them either, considering the next few the next few Legend of Heroes games are in the future, are past these events. We're not going to be rehashing these events anymore. At least I don't think we are. From what I know, Chrono no Kiseki takes place in the future, and the Code Seal 3 and 4 takes place in the future, Reverie takes place in the future, so yeah. Hi Varden, hope you're having fun in the Palia Gardens while fishing in a yard of flowers in a Harden. Nice. Yeah, are you playing Palia Varden? Are you? Are you? They headed straight for us? Damn it, so this is where those blueprints were for. Never mind that, contact the CGF unit on standby and have them... What?! What happened? Already on the move? They've been blocked out? Yep. The doors have been hacked. I know it! What? Why did it just close? The world's going on here? I know it! I know it! When they mentioned that that all of these things were based on the Orbital Network, and we've had so many hackers around, come on, this was obvious. What in his name is going on? Hey, how's a girl supposed to chase a headline like this, huh? Do something, Reigns. What do you expect me to do? Nice. That are doing well, and yes, I play a little. Nice, nice. This is far from ideal. Orcus Tower security system must be under their control. Likely they work with a hacker from yesterday. Let's move, everyone, to the 35th floor. We have to protect the dignitaries. Roger that. Chances are the elevators are out. We're gonna have to head for the emergency stairs. Is that going to be working though? Also, I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious to see like if something's going to be going on over here. Let's save our game. My God, there's been so much talking. Whew. So much talking. Yeah, 128. That was almost 2 hours. 2 hours of just chatting around, talking about political reforms and all that shit. Whew, boy. All right, is there anything of importance over this way? Just a few basic security guards, butlers, and maids. The elevators are likely locked down. Okay, yeah. But it was open just a moment ago. T, can you work your magic? I'll do what I can. I mean, T connected an orbital cable to the shutter's control panel. Oh, there's one right there, huh? Huh. Stricter than I expected. Still think I can't handle. Nice. It opened. T comes in clutch yet again. Hardly. Security lock on this gate wasn't particularly complex. Though, now that it's been breached, the security on the other exits will likely be heightened. May not be able to do this for all of them. Ah, looks like the security system has more than a few aces up its sleeves. Worry about that later. We gotta move. Yeah, we got the one that we needed, right? We got the one that we needed, so it's fine. But I had a feeling that those, those elevators were going to get, they were going to get hacked into, and then we was gonna have terrorists in here. Be careful, Dudley! They've got grenades and assault rifles and everything. Damn, those two guys are just straight up dead. No! Smoke out the Chancellor! Ah, there you go, Arius. Nice. You have to get through me first. It's the divine blade of wind. Hold your ground, attacking waves. This Calvardi terrorist I've never seen. Or have it help. You three fall back. When you're dead. Mueller Vander, guardian of the Arnor family. The Liberalian Royal Guard. Doesn't matter, take him down. Nice. Nice, nice. I love it whenever games have moments like this where it's automatic fighting. Like seeing like the fancier like other characters that are in a fight by himself. It's so nice. It's so good. I love watching those type of fights. Look at that. Show offs. At least we can leave that group to them. What's up, Lecter? Hey guys. Lecter. The dignitaries alright? Yeah, for now. Save the talking for later. They come from behind too. What? 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 Reinforcements. Something's coming this way. Once again, Tales of Vesperia today. We'll tell you if it's similar. Oh, I love Tales of Vesperia. I've all the Tales of games. I've played just about all of them. They're really good games. Vesperia, very good one. It's a very good game. Hope you enjoyed, Dread. Hope you enjoyed. I liked it a lot. I didn't like it as much when I was younger, but then when I got older, I started to understand like more of why characters acted the way they did, and it was a really good story. It was a really good game. But what are those? They're just like the ones we fought at the Mafia's hideout. Never mind that, suppress them. Suppress them? They're robots. Destroy them! Oh, Noel doesn't have any CP. I completely forgot about that. Whoops-a-daisies. Wow, I forgot. Okay, probably want to deal with the one with the missiles, because I think that one has a donkey missile, which, if memory serves, donkey missile, it sucks. The AoE ones. The ones that have area. I want to deal with that. A donkey drum. Yeah. Sleep, and T was at half health already. Alright, Randy's back up and willing to go. I don't think I can do death blow on these things. Yeah, it doesn't even work. Chances of this. I wonder. May as well try. Crash bomb 2. Blind on 2 of them. I'll take it. I'll take that. It's better than nothing. Although I definitely need to heal up Tio. Tio is not looking super great right now. Tier may as well. Should I do Tira or should I just use Tier? Use Tira. Might as well. Go big or go home, right? Go big or go home. Then yeah. Missed, huh? Not happy about that. Make sure we kill one. Make sure we kill one though. That one heal. Yeah. Definitely was good that I used Tira. And then this. Do I have anything that's area? I mean, I could do that and technical. Sure, why not? May as well. Get an attack in. At least get one attack in. Nice. Did we get a little bit more HP? HP's looking fine. Alright, yeah, I want to bully this one because area of effect. I want to hit that one though, considering Randy and yeah, they could probably that would have killed. Ooh, nice though, nice, very nice. Everybody's back up to max. Everybody's back up to maximum. So Randy could definitely have killed that one by himself, but oh well. Ooh, well, it's fine. Okay. So they have archaisms too. I like I came in from the roof. Are those things made by the society, though? The terrorists could have acquired them from the black market, or, perhaps, what's the matter? Look over there, the archaisms weren't the only ones stopped in their tracks. Who, did the terrorists or us? Okay, yeah. You're all monsters! There's no other choice. Engage Plan B. Flash bomb. Stun grenade? Get back! That's more of a flash than a stun, but alright. There is a difference. It's closed. Getting through by force would be a tall order. Everyone! Minasan. I was wondering where you were. Nice job pushing them back with their tail between their legs. So maybe, but they're going to escape at this rate. Can you get open, Tio? I don't know for sure, but I can try. Good thing you just got a laptop on you. It's like I feared, the security level has been increased to maximum protection. I'm unable to bypass it on a portable terminal, even if I use the Aeon system. Not good. Talk to me. Yes, we managed to hold it out. Unfortunately, they... What? Taking the elevator to the basement? Right this second? The basement? They didn't go back up to their airships on the roof? Stop and think about why they wouldn't. They could be trying to detonate orbital bombs they place on board those ships. What? Might be right. If that's the case, they're aiming to bury the Chancellor and President with the building itself. It's no surprise terrorists would go to such lengths. Those fools! This is a pickle. There's no way around it. We have to get through this shutter, even if it's by brute force. Wait, we might have to resort to that after all. What? What's up, Tio? Campanella. Oh, well, look who it is. You're the spitwad who trashed my place. I'll get you for that. You'll rue the day you cross Yona Sacred. Feisty, aren't you? The hacking in this is always very interesting. I do love this design, though. Like this sort of like design is very, very satisfying. Release the controls to the tower at once. Oh boy, I guess you got me cornered. Fine. It's just a little time killer anyways. I've had my fun. Good luck, boys and girls. Do your best not bite the big one. What the? Ignore him. Focus on getting the tower back under control. Yona, did he come back too? So it would seem. Must have been taking today's flight from Le Mans. Done. Now restoring tower control systems. Hey, nice. You did it. Can we use the elevators too? Yes, I disengaged the locks. However, we have no control over the ones the terrorists are using. In that case, I'll head to the roof. If anyone wants to disarm the orbital bombs on board their ships, it'll have to be me. So you could do that, Gillicock? That's what I was asking too. But of course, it's a skill any counterintelligence officer worth their weight would know. Isn't that right, Secretary Arundel? What do you say we split the work? Sure, may as well. Allow me to accompany you there. There's a chance you may have left arcaisms behind to protect the bombs. Rest of you should pursue the terrorists. You may be able to catch them. Understood. Bannings, your group is coming with us. There are 2 cells of terrorists we're dealing with. Likely need to split up. Roger that. Aye, sir. Yes, sir. Nice. I'm loving it. This has been getting built up to for so freaking long that I'm hype. I'm feeling good. Yes, right? We said we can make do with what we know. Good work, Yona. I will speak to you again later. What do Yona have to say? Analyze the terrorist escape route. They fled into the geofront via Orcus Tower's foundation level. By foundation, you mean the basement of the tower, right? Must lead to who knows how many sectors of the geofront. It won't stop us from capturing those fanatics. I refuse to let them get away and sully the name of the Crossbell Police Department any further. Sentiments exactly. I attend this international conference as a representative of the guild, and now they've assailed it right before my eyes. As a bracer, I cannot let this stand. I'm gonna capture them, no doubt in my mind. I'd probably be less nervous if it weren't for those bombs sticking away on the roof. I'm sure Kilika and Lecter will be able to handle it. After all, we have Senior Captain Schwartz and Major Vander there to back them up. Seriously, that's an all-star bomb squad we got up there. We, on the other hand, are going a heck of a way down, aren't we? Yes, from floor 35 to B8. B8, damn. How freaking tall is this tower? What do you know? SSS is taking on Crossbell's underbelly for real now. Oh, shut up, Wazy. Oh, this idiot, this dude. And I'm facing down the barrel of a railway cannon. I don't know what you guys said, but alright. We won't fall behind. I was singing. They've been waiting their whole lives for this moment. I mean, I've been waiting for like a week or two now, so yeah. Should hurry along ourselves. Right. I definitely got to get a save in real quick. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the stream time, so we'll get as far as we can in this, but we might not actually be facing down the barrel of the railway cannons. That's a good song. 45 by Shinedown. Very good. Very good. Ooh. That thing looks so similar to the freaking the arc system on in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It looks very similar to that, like the giant like bulbous whatevers they got down there. I'm getting some vibes from that. These guys took the right path, whatever that is. Not what I was expecting. I don't know if it was a little overwhelmed here. Curious. What exactly is this place? Main shaft of Orcus Tower, I believe. Chambers where the weight of the structure is distributed for optimal load-bearing support. There's something like this inside the tower, but I never expected it to be so expansive. Yeah, really. It's impressive. Can we get moving now? Yeah, let's keep going south. South, huh? Alright, what's north then? I want to know. There's a door here. Shaft control room ahead. Authorized personnel only. Not sort of thing they went this way, do you? Likely not. Security measures are still in place after this direction. In that case, we should follow Dudley and Arios. Let's head south. Okay. This also reminds me a lot of the end of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. There was a this kind of vibe to it. It kind of had this vibe to it. Yo? Dudley, you okay? Look here, there's only one explanation. It's as far as their little collaboration took them. And now we're splitting up, huh? I mean, do you guys want to take like two of us? Because, you probably need more than just two of you. Dudley, Arios, what's going on? We have a problem. I'm not just chasing one combined massive terrorist down here anymore. Yeah. You're saying the group trying to off the Chancellor and the one aiming for the President split ways right here? No doubt in my mind. Republican terrorists went to the C sector of the Geofront. And Erebony went to the D, huh? Alright. How can you possibly tell? Get it, there's footprints, right? Exactly, they were in too much of a hurry to hide their tracks. I guess we should split into two groups ourselves. We don't make haste, one or both of them could manage to escape. I agree, that would be the best course of action. McLean and I will follow the Calvardians in the C sector. SSS, you pursue the Erebony terrorists in the D sector. Wait, why divide our forces so unevenly? We outnumbered several times over with just the two of you. C sector is home to a heat treatment plant. It's a difficult place to navigate for those unfamiliar with it. Conversely, the D sector is larger with more open space. The greater numbers will serve you better there. Makes sense to me. Alright, sure. Running out of time, Lloyd. I say we go with their plan. Fine then. Dudley, Arios, be careful in there. Same to you. Our suspects are wanted terrorists that are willing to give their lives for their cause. And they will. Do not let your guard down. Right. Roger. I wonder how Lloyd's gonna deal with this, considering Lloyd was having some serious, like, depression, some depresso espresso whenever he wasn't able to save Joachim Gunter from dying from the demonization. And he's about to go through it again, considering we already know that Gideon, the leader of this portion of the terrorist organization of the Imperial Liberation Front, they are, he's gonna die. He's not going to survive, so interesting. Unless that was a red herring. Like, maybe he actually does live, and he's just, like, living his best life somewhere else. But considering the rest of them died, I don't know. Actually, no, Scarlet lived. Vulcan died, Crow dies, and Gideon, I'm pretty sure dies. He definitely dies, but he, you know, quote-unquote, he might actually be alive. Because that happens a lot as well. Freaking, oh, Gilliath Osborne, alive but dead. Come on. Alright, team, let's move. Mission to sketch the terrorists before they can escape the geofront. Right. We got another thing coming if they think they're getting away. So this looks way more similar to the geofront that we experienced in Cold Steel 2 during that little intermission at the end of the game. So it definitely is a lot more similar to that. Also, I'm saving a lot more often considering we are in an area. We are in a serious area now, getting to move around. It's a good idea that whenever you get to move around. Area D. D's nuts. Oh! Yeah, we'll go for a bit longer. See, because, I mean, I'd like to get through this area, but I feel like it's going to be an entire area, right? Which I doubt I'll be able to get through an entire area in the, like, 30 minutes we've got left of stream, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll freaking see what happens. I had a feeling. Fresh eggs. Awesome. Glad to see it. Yeah, because, I mean, archaisms, there probably isn't going to be any, like, monsters down here, but archaisms, I wouldn't be surprised. Bunch of vehicles. Interesting. Geofront. D sector. I don't see any monsters yet, but yet. It's an underground parking lot? Yes, it was designed with the expectation that in the future cars will become more common in Crossbell. That part I get, but this place is so big it could have its own mailing address. So how many people do you think are going to be driving orbital cars someday? Well, I see this was made by a doe-eyed excuse made up of the Delete members and officials who ordered this place to be built. Sounds more likely. Very much the case, unfortunately. But since Speaker Hartman's fall from grace, construction has been halted. Not surprised. Either way, we clearly have a lot of ground to cover. Pursuing anyone in here won't be easy. Scanning. Access. The monsters are the cars. You gotta fight cars. No. No, Jack, no. I'll punch a truck, though. I'll do it. Human signatures detected. A group of 8 is on the move nearby. Really? Maybe it won't be so hard after all. Sorry. Yeah, look at that. Monsters have spawned. So even though... Oh, boy. Like, okay, this place, that's a dead-end car, or, yeah. We gotta deal with some archaisms, definitely. Sad, but oh well. There! Everyone look! Are they really just down there? Not good! Yeah, there they are. Can we just jump off of this little, those are not... None of those are Gideon, either. What type of gun is that? I'm trying to, like, understand what I'm looking at right there. I can't really tell what that thing is. That freaking barrel that thing's got, though, is dirty looking. Whew. The hell are they? Pursuers? Damn, how they follow us? Ooh, crap. You wanna play? They're armed! No, to your left. Nice. Crap. Move, we can't afford to stop. Magic powers, go! Who are those freaking brats? Norm, get those feet moving. That would have been hilarious if we actually got 1 or 2 of them right there. That would have been great. They escaped. Ladies, the SSS sure aren't afraid to take action, are they? That was very hot. Very nice. Shoot a fireball at them, right? Should have shot a fireball. You know how many squares a fireball has? Come on. No time to lose. We have to pursue them. Probably way down to where they just went. No way in hell we're going to let them get away now. Seriously, though, why can't we just jump off of this railing and make life so much simpler for me? But now I gotta go all the way over here and around and all that fun stuff. Oh, well, I need some grinding anyway, so it's fine. Is fine. Got a team rush chance coming up, so things aren't going to be too bad. Is that a mine in the background? What the hell is that thing? A Tygo V. Or Tygo 5, I'm assuming. The hell? It looks like a mine. Oh, I haven't seen Tio in the thing yet. Oh, well. In the team rush chance. That was 65. Did we get a lot of experience for that, or was that just from something else? Okay, yeah, this way. Oh, new chest, white canvas. 'Tis I, the box of Iron Chancellor. How long do you think your precious chest bell will last? Nice. Armor, though, huh? What do we got? Woman only, speed, movement, ADF. Alright, military boots. Yeah, I probably want to give these to... I want to give these to Noelle. Tio's a little, you know, yeah, she's already got a little bit of defense on her already, so it's fine. Is fine. We're good to go. Hey! I'm still surprised that I don't have detection, though, which is very weird. Who would have thought the security of an important conference would be armed? Yeah, right, though? Like, what was their thought process there? Also, what's up with the lack of music all of a sudden? Like, okay, there you go. It swells back in. And for so long, it was just like, nah, we're not doing anything. You can't jump off the railing with your anime powers? Immersion broken. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. I get pretty annoyed about that, to be honest. Like, it's like you have these, like, crazy moments where you do impressive shit. And then it's just like, oh yeah, but by the way, you can't jump off of this. Hello, lads, I'm President Locksmith, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I'd like to award you medals for opening all of my friends earlier this year during the boat incident. Nice. Also, I like how the, that one did not have a lot to it. There was nothing in that chest that was really, like, worthwhile. We had some pretty good armor, some pretty good foot equipment for the Erebonian one. Oh my god, I can't. Alright, fine. Just run into it. Preemptive attack! I can only do this, but it's fine. Yeah, that one. Noel. Ooh, those things are actually pretty weak, actually. Pretty weak. They don't got a whole lot to them. Do I have anything that's like a giant AoE? Large? Sure, I guess, why not? That killed him. Imagine dying to a flash grenade. Oh man, imagine dying. I mean, I've done it. I've definitely have done that. In my many years of playing Rainbow Six Siege, right? I have most definitely died to a flash grenade. But like getting bonked at like one hit point, or being down and just someone just throwing a flash grenade to really give you a dishonorable death. But still, it's funny. That's hilarious. I guess chests weren't important enough to invite to the trade conference, huh, Dieter? Fine, we'll be holding our own chest Zemurian trade conference. I've done it CSGO. Yeah. I've done it, and it's happened to me in Rainbow Six Siege. I haven't to Varden in CSGO. Definitely possibilities. So, I mean, are they? I can't tell if these things are supposed to be. Oh wow, nice. I can't tell if they're supposed to be mines, or they're actually supposed to be something. Hit them in the head. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny when something that's supposed to do no damage actually ends up being the thing that kills. Ah, Wazy, you let the whole team down, Wazy. Beam, Zamber. Nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Take that every damn day. Alright, now come on, Wazy, finish it off. I see how you are. You didn't want to do the critical attack because you wanted to get the final attack. I see how you are. These rush cans also look like I could probably break them, but I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I'm just gonna go through here. I'm just gonna go over there. Yeah, like these things. Yeah, I had a feeling. I don't know if I would eat any onions that came out of a trash can, but I mean, alright, I guess so. Why not? Give me that. But too bad I don't have Intimidation and Scent. Those two would be very good ones to have as well, considering being able to actually use my... Ooh, that's nice. Being able to, like, be notified from the enemies and then having them run away from me. It's a really good combo. Hey, we made it down here. Did I go everywhere? I probably went everywhere. Come on, you random little thing. You random little archaism. Little boy. They're kind of cute. They're kind of cute in their own way, right? What's this song? It's very... I like this song, but at the same time... Oh, we're at the end of the chapter, so we have the burst gauge. I forgot about that thing. Yeah, whenever it's your turn, you can do that. It's... You don't get to use it a lot in this game, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely one of those things that I forget about. You can only use these at the end of the chapters, so like 5 times throughout the entire game. Well, actually, no, because you couldn't even use it during the prologue, so like... I mean, I don't know how many chapters in this game, though, so... Like 5 of them. Yes, Mum! Alright, yeah, let's see. Aw, Tiu's got a... It's the front. It's the front of her face. The cat ears and everything that she wears. That's adorables. Hey, what other, like, super stupid deaths have we done in video games? Like, that's pretty bad. Like, dying from a flash grenade's pretty bad. But like, what else? What are other ones that are just like, that is so stupid. That is so dumb. How did somebody die from that? How did I kill somebody in this game like that? I'm trying to think. Like, flash grenades really definitely are the ones that like are the first one. I mean, sometimes it's like, yeah, you fall in between like a box or something and get stuck, and then you're just like, well, just end me, please, just end me. You like this one, I guess. It feels like those things should explode on death, but they don't. I'm not gonna complain about that though. Not gonna complain about that at all. Little hover things. I think I have killed people in Rainbow. I used drones. Celestial Bomb. I don't have anything from a fairy in general, so always get phone calls. That's the game they have Prince Albert in a can. Huh? I do not understand that reference. I don't have anything called a Prince Albert. There's no drink around where I live that's called a Prince Albert. But yeah, in my days of playing Rainbow, I remember you can kill people with the drones, because if you hit anybody with anything, it does 1 damage point. So in Rainbow, if you down somebody, so like shoot them without killing them, depending on the type of gun. So like you shoot somebody in like the chest or the back or the foot or something like that, it'll down them, but it won't kill them. So they have a chance to get brought back. Generally speaking, you never get brought back, but I've definitely done that. I've downed somebody and then thrown a drone at them, and so it's like this drone, this collision damage with this drone is what killed you. Which is pretty great. Day 394, it was another cold Tuesday morning when suddenly I realized, oh, it's still a treasure chest. Nice, nice. I didn't know Akuma came here, Sky, JK unless. Aku but Akuma just as funny. Didn't know Aku came here? Who's Aku? Who's Aku and who's Akuma? Hakuna Matata. I don't, I'm sorry, Dread. I don't know. I don't know. Nikolai Princess Claudia got to speak with Lecter again. Maybe now she can finally have some closure. What a riot. Okay, so I got this combat jacket, men only. Up strength, defense, speed, lowers ADF by a little bit. Give this to Randy. Give this to the Randy boy. Hell yeah. That's something that in this game, right? In Trails from Zero, the first Crossbell game, you got so much armor. Like there was so much armor all the time. But in this one, it's a lot more stingy with the free armor. I'm gonna save here. We don't get one of those healing like rest things, so I don't think we're gonna be getting into a boss fight anytime soon. But I don't know. It feels like it'd be a good place to save. Feels like that'd be a good place to save for right now. All right, here we go. Freight elevator, move me. Foolish Samurai. Oh, Samurai Jack, gotcha. Foolish Samurai Warrior Jack is what Akuma calls Jack for not Samurai Jack was a reference. Yeah. Yeah, I did not watch a lot of Samurai Jack whenever I was younger. It was, I think it was on later at night, and so I went to bed early. Like when I was a kid, I went to bed like real freaking early. My parents were always like, all right, make sure you go to bed real early. And I was like, oh, great. I love it. Going to bed. Woo. But, yeah, so I don't think I ever got to watch much Samurai Jack. Maybe like on a Friday or something, but yeah. It wasn't something that I was able to watch a lot, sadly. That looks good though. Like, that'd be another show that I'd be willing to watch. Ah, you missed. Here, miss, huh? I guess we freaking missed, huh? Oh well. Oh well. If you ever go back to watch it, just watch it to the season 4. Is that whenever it starts to get, it gets bad. After season 4, it's just like, alright, never mind. Never mind, we're done. Yeah, it does have the Samurai Jack. The last season wasn't that good in your opinion? I might want to watch it anyways, just to see my own opinion on the matter. But yeah, I believe it. You're chesting my patience. Nah, nice. But yeah, a lot of shows have a hard time going on. You know, after a while, it gets to a point where it's like, all right, well, season 5 it could have been better. Yeah, all right, yeah. Still though, at that point you might want to be like, well, I want some closure about what's going on. But what was that? It sounded like an orbital bomb going off. Just up ahead, hurry! We gotta go. I'm gonna save again. Again, I don't have anything around here that's that's healing me. Not that I really need it, but usually those were good indicators that, hey, jackass, heal or save your game. Season 5 seemed rushed in your opinion? Yeah, that happens. That happens. You like Aku dying though, as he should? Well, spoiler alert. Watch Samurai Jack. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, Doom. Maybe. I need to watch a lot of things, like freaking Dragon Ball Super. Well, what do we have here? Underground freight train? That's right, it's used to transfer goods and cargo to Orpus Tower. Everyone look! Mina-san! Yeah, they blew up the bridge. Way to go. I mean, that's one way to get us to do that. Yes, like double the episodes. Oh, that Dragon Ball Super's got like double the episodes of Samurai Jack? Probably. The walkway! Just trying to shake us off their tail. We can't let them escape. Search for another route. Of course we're gonna have one, right? Of course we're gonna have one. Whoa! I just rushed into that enemy and did not even notice that they were there. Nice. Sometimes you can do that. Sometimes you can't, but sometimes you can. I did a double tap, whatever. Don't sweat too much, Dread. I mean, it makes sense, right? That the big bad would be the final, would die at the end of the series. It kind of does make sense. This thing's living just long enough to take another turn. It's just kind of rude. Just kind of rude. And back to the quiet part of this song. This is actually a pretty nice one. I like this this OST, this background music that's playing. But it's also, oh, this is probably gonna be, yeah. It looks different, so I didn't really register that it was gonna be one of these until I was like, wait a second, that's probably gonna be one of those. Fairly. Alright, about 1,000 damage right there. But yeah, it gets so quiet. This song gets so quiet, and I was like, wait a second. Is there music still playing? Randy and Tio, I'm gonna probably use them to try and finish off some. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna use that. Petrify, those ones are basically dead. Combo, Hawkins Storm. That'll kill everything over there, I believe. Those ones, 2 things left alive. Sure, Hawkins Storm. Yeah, that killed all those. And we still have 100 on Tio. Oh, there actually was one more over there. I didn't see. Did not see that one. Oh well, it's fine. Break that one. That one's moved. That one gets self-destruct. Okay. I mean, you're all the way over there by yourself. I guess I was semi-right that it's a bomb, but oh well. That thing seems to be very slow though, so I'm going to. I mean, I guess I may as well attack this one with you. Definitely want to focus on you. Can't do either, so. Oh, I could have if I really wanted to. Sorry, Wazy. It's fine. He's okay. He's okay. Finally home, Nuzzles. Hey, got Shieldbreaker as well. Alright, now it's your turn to step inside. Shut the lid and wait until someone takes you out. Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, welcome back, Apple. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping back around. Glad to hear that you're back home. Always nice to be able to relax for a little bit. I stand by. You work way too hard. Wow, Randy can just straight up murder those things. Interesting. Autocorrect changes Aku, but not Cab to Can. Sometimes you can't use penetrate mechanics, and sometimes you can't. The dev's internal jokes. Hello, sir. I relax if you Cab. I mean, it's kind of funny though, considering Cab and Apple being like a chauffeur. So it kind of works out, anyways. Kind of works out. I want to fight you, but at the same time, I want to get my advantage fight. Alright, if you're going to do that, then maybe I'm not going to fight you at all. If you're going to be like that, maybe I won't fight you. No, I'm going to fight you. Reps everybody in the warm hugs? Excellent. Warm hugs for everyone. It's kind of interesting to think, though. Like, I've got another stream scheduled for the day. So, like, we are getting very close to the end of this stream. But we're only like halfway there. After like a 2-hour break at 6 p.m. We'll be back with another stream. I love it whenever there's movement in stages like that. It's so nice whenever the like stages have like trains moving. That's just such a nice thing. Just a nice aesthetic. Something in the background or something. Yo, but I wonder what that train had on it. You know? Because that could be that could have been something. That could have been some monster stuff, you know? That could have been some more Jaegers, more terrorists. Could have been anything. It could have been anything on that train. Excitement. Kill that one, attack that. Team rush, kill the rest of them. Looks like I'm not doing a 1 a.m. Hey, nice. Doing a more rational 8:30, but it's driving someone into the city for a doctor's appointment. That sounds terrible. That's one thing I hate about around where I live. The going to the doctor sucks for multiple reasons, but one of the worst parts about the doctor's visits is that it's in the it's in town, so it's like you don't even get a like an easy drive. It's a freaking all the way into town in the thick of it, the most busy part of where I live. You gotta drive all the way there just to get to either the doctor's clinic or the hospital. Both of them are like right there, so it's like, well, don't get sick. Living on a prayer. Nice, Doom. It's gonna be easy peasy, but that could also be miserable. Yeah. At least you get to sleep in. At least you get to not be awake at 1 a.m. That sounds awful. But hey, look, we made it. Looped around. Actually, they think they've thrown us off the trail by now. Good news for us. Now it's our chance to catch up. Ketchup? I don't want ketchup. I already went on a rant about ketchup being terrible and not liking it. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Every now and then we get a successful ambush. Turn around. Bright eye. Right, cleaning them up. Cleaning up house quite well. But yeah, it definitely feels a lot better playing. Like I'm having more fun playing this game now, Trails to Azure, than whenever I was playing Trails from Zero, Mega Man X Command Mission, and a Bloodborne. Like, oh my god, that was too many RPGs at the same time. I couldn't cope. I couldn't deal with that many RPGs. Too much grinding. I like grinding. I like playing RPGs, but there comes a time when you just can't. When you just can't even. But hey, here's the healing thing. So I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. Alright, yeah. We're going to system save. We healed up, and I think this will be the boss fight. We got 15 minutes left before 4 o'clock, so that's my scheduled, like, end stream time. But, I mean, if we go a little bit longer, I'm not going to complain. Even though I do have another stream later, so, I guess this is what Kaiju feels like when she's like, I can't stop now. Probably should, but I can't. I'm not going to. Unfortunately, I'm only the third most busy in this household. My sister might actually have more work nowadays with her mandatory 7 hours overtime a week. Oh, God. She just do it at home? Do it at home? What? Does she work the same type of job you have, or what? All right, I have to look up a video. 1 second. Okay. There they are. We finally managed to catch up with them. How would you work from home and be a chauffeur? That does not seem plausible. Blast it all. Yeah, there's Gideon. He's even got a design. I recognize that face. I recognize that stubble and those strands of hair. Blast it all. They must have defused the bombs on top of the tower. Bastards. This must be our chance to kill that tyrant Blood and Iron Chancellor. They even stooped to cooperating with those Calvardians. And for what? Do not waver, comrades. Our allies are legion, with their and Dukayan's backing, and we cannot be stopped. Once we have escaped this place, another opportunity is sure to prevent it, so we will have our... Stop right there! Wait, what? She used to work for us, but she finished with schooling and she's an accountant. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah. Accounting is one of those jobs that sounds absolutely boring and awful, but it's also super important. I'd highly recommend that anybody that has like some free time and wants to learn a trade of some sort, learn accounting. It'll help you out. It's a very useful trade, but my god is it boring. But what? Those little brats from earlier. The hell? We blasted the way into here into bits. Yeah, so we took a different route. Genius, right? It appeared that the data you were provided wasn't quite as comprehensive as you thought it was. Shut your goddamn mouths! Who the hell are you? Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. We hereby place you under arrest on numerous charges, including terrorism, sabotage, attempted assassination, and attempted mass murder. They're the police? As if some worthless cops from a puny state like this could stop our cause. Watch your tone. Have any idea how many innocent lives you could have taken today? The only way you're getting out of here is in chains. See, those kind of terrorists. Completely delusional. You think you can do whatever you want in the eyes of the goddess because you've convinced yourselves that what you're fighting for is just. Silence? Crossbellians have no right to look down on us. Your state tossed aside its pride and hoard itself out for prosperity. Ooh, damn. Didn't expect that. Reasoning with them is useless. They have no remorse. That's gonna be a lot. Don't misunderstand. It's not our intention to disrupt the lives of others for the sake of our goals. However, should that dictator be allowed to continue leading our empire down its despotic path, there's no telling how many will suffer. For that reason, we will grant no quarter to any of those who stand in the way of us taking the Chancellor's head. Don't bother trying to get through to these punks. Kick their asses and sort them out later. Oh boy. Hey, everybody's at 200 CP though, so that's pretty ballin'. That's pretty ballin'. Alright, Hawk and Storm, should I go with Zero Field? That protects us, so Hawk and Storm would definitely be better. Yeah, on one side or the other. Let's go with this side. May as well go with this side. It's going to be a critical, so this is going to be dealing with some insane freaking damage. Yeah, look at that. Almost dead on everybody. And then I believe... Oh, we don't have it yet. We don't have it just yet. If that's the case, then I may as well do the same thing, but with Noel. So, this side, because those ones are about dead, so do a bit more damage on that one, kill those 4 in the middle. Could kill a few more, but I think this would be better. Howling Raid! Yeah, that one's almost dead. All 3 of these are almost dead. Suck it, Gideon! You jerk. Critical, but I did a whole lot of nothing. And we don't even have to worry about the one thing. We had that one attack that would be really useful for this, but it's not going to really do much of anything. I could do speed. Yeah, sure, why not? Just Phantom Rush speed, just to make sure. Critical, beautiful. Blah, dead. Oh, I missed. Yeah, you guys, it's so over. It's so over. You poor misaligned guys. That was super easy. Getting a critical right off the bat, that was just like, you're done. You're done. I mean, it's incredible. What, the accounting? Yeah, it's very useful. It's a very useful thing, but it's, ugh. But yeah, attacks craft 15%, and also inflict feint 5% chance. Nice, nice. It's a pretty good one. How can this be? They're just government dogs from a piss-and autonomous state, of all things. You that prosperity crossbows enjoy for decades has come at a cost. But don't you dare think for a second that crossbellians have lost sight of their pride. Our situation is far from ideal, but despite all the pressures that shackle us down, we still fight to claw our way through these barriers. Lloyd, well said. It's hard to disagree. Perhaps I was out of line to underestimate you. I can see that attempting to destroy the tower was going a step too far. You mean you surrender? No, we cannot fall here. Not while the Blood and Iron Chancellor yet breathes. Look out, everyone. Pull back. Who do we got? Ooh, we got missiles. What the? Guided missiles? From a CGF? Vehicle? The hell's going on here? No. One of CGF's armored cars. Bastards, how the hell did you get your hands on that? Wouldn't you like to know? We have more friends in high places than you can imagine. Let's see you strive to claw your way out of this one. Oh my god, Jack, you're right. Jack, you're right. We're gonna have to beat up a freaking car. Oh no. Why waste the iron on chains when terrorists can leave in body bags? I mean, true. That's kind of what's gonna happen here too. Wasting enough time here. Withdraw. Archaisms and a CGF car. I know it. Is everyone alright? Yeah, surprisingly, we can still fight. Yeah, with any luck, we'll manage to decommission this rogue racer. Don't get too comfortable. This is one of the Force's most durable models. Be mindful of its anti-arts shielding. Alright, time to punch it then. Keep your feet moving. If you see any openings, stake it. Alright, I was thinking that first phase seemed way too easy. You gotta fight Optimus Prime. Hell yeah. Okay, this'll be something. Because we got... honestly, using Wazy could be pretty handy for, like his 200 CP attack could be pretty handy. But also I could just use a 100 then use a regular 100, so, I don't know. Tio, I want to use a detection. I think for now, yeah, we'll attack this. We'll attack the car as well. Freaking literally gotta shoot the car. Oh yeah, we got that thing going on too. Is that gonna lower? Don't be drum. Poison, we're fine. That one is petrified, beautiful. Okay, but we can use burst. I don't think I want to use burst just yet, though, considering we have a few turns. So I want to analyze first and foremost the car, because this thing, yeah, it was able to get the defense down. Excellent. CGF's newest model, yada yada. Doesn't really matter. All right, and then I may as well just do a regular basic. Oh, actually, no. I should, yeah, I should do a. I should use a craft combo. This is with Noelle. She's at 193, so yeah, it's worth it. Blue Breaker, do this. Yeah, attack the ones that aren't petrified, all of those ones. Perfect. Blue Breaker, yeah, those ones are dead. This thing is hurting. That one's petrified, so it's basically dead. And then this one, Burst. We're going to use the Burst so that we can get, everybody gets a few turns. We're using it up. Using up what we got. I don't think they gave us any CP, sadly, but it's fine. It's fine. Arts are immediate right now, though, so this thing is with arts resistant armor, but it says 100 is the elemental efficiency. I want to kind of see what this does then. So, yeah, I can't do anything that's seal or burn rate free, so I may as well photon shot. I want to see what the damage is. I want to see what happens. 400, not a lot. Not a lot. Extended heart, so we all got a strength boost. Very good, very useful. And now we got Tio. I kind of really wanted to use the crafts, to be honest with you, like Hawk and Storm and things like that. The delay is 0 though, so to be honest with you, I can't even reach. Are you kidding me? I can't even reach? Whatever. Move up. I guess we'll move up with ways as well. This thing is very sturdy. I will admit that. Okay. Our strongest two, I'm going to go ahead and use this. So, our strongest two would be Randy and Noel. So Howling Raid, I can't reach. Alright, fine, move up then. Come on. Alright then, now the actual one. Actual one combo. Yeah, Howling Raid, I want to use that one. Those two are our strongest two, so it should do the most damage. 5,000. 5,000 damage, not too bad. Alright, so it's kind of, it looks like it's 5 turns. It's whoever starts it, everybody else, and then you get one more. Whoever starts it gets one more turn. So that's how long those things go for. Good to know, good to know. What do I have with this? I've only got with Randy, so it would not really be ideal to use that right now. I could use Analyze again because this is at 50% stat down. So now it's at 150% stat down. So, yeah. This is even more defense down. But with Wazy, I think I'm going to use Noel and, yeah, I think I'm going to use Noel and Randy together. So, with Wazy, I think we're just going to do a regular attack for now. Yeah, we're going to do a regular attack for now. And then I'm going to use his CP attack on his next turn. Noel, regular attack. And then Randy is going to use the big thing. Randy is going to use this one again. The Howling Raid. Use that again on this thing. Another sizable amount of damage. And then Wazy's going to take this turn. Wazy's going to take the next turn. 4,475. And then, yeah, 200% Deadly Heaven. That should do a lot of damage. 2614. Not even anywhere close to as much as I was expecting. 45,000 hit points this goddamn car's got. That thing's crazy. Did you realize you're like 2 minutes behind? It's not too bad, at least. That wasn't too bad. But welcome back to the present. Welcome back to the present, Doom. It said it was magic resistant, so it's probably not going to do a lot of damage. I think it did like around 500, so what is a regular punch going to run me up? 990. Then again, I also got a boost to that, so probably, I mean, it still probably did about 6, 7. So yeah, arts are not exactly going to be useful for this fight. Not particularly useful for this fight. Action delay is not going to be applicable, which is upsetting, but it's fine. Should I summon yet? Nah, that wouldn't really do much of anything for us. Heal up and all that, not really going to do anything for us either. I could do this, protects all allies from 1 attack, but since I do it at 0, is this my S-break? Which one's my S-break? I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Why not? May as well protect myself from 2 attacks, so going to a normal attack and then TO, break. Yeah, this one. Okay, so 0 field. I don't know if I've actually seen this before. I don't know if I've ever done this one. But yeah, this will increase all of our defense so we can tank 2 hits. We can tank 2 hits with what we've got, so very good. Very good. And then yeah, we just need a bit of CP again, so back to punching. Not even going to worry about the petrified one, because yeah, it's petrified. What's it going to do? Damaged shield coating. It took 451 damage, and it's... Whoa, interesting. It took so much damage that it was able to actually... It's taking more damage. Oh, it's taking a lot more damage as well. I think it's going to be petrified forever. Damage shield coating again. Okay, I was wondering about like what was going on. Also, the ADF is down. Down by 9 turns. Do you see that? Strength is down for 2, defense is down by 1, and ADF is down by 9. Okay, I'm kind of curious to see what an art's going to do now, though. Like, what if I so decided to use yeah, Heat Wave? May as well. Let's use Heat Wave because this one's a bit more medium. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Actually, does you have anything that's good? Nothing that's super good. So I'm just going to do a regular hit. 729. Alright, yeah, Randy, just regular attack as well. Let's see what's going on with Wazy. With his attack. And then, yeah, regular attack as well. 1170 something? 1760? I don't remember. How much is that going to be doing for us? 816. It's more or less the same. It's not doing, like, buku damage, but it's doing okay. If I had something that was like a high-level arts, then maybe that could be useful. That could be a pliable tactic. 11,440. Okay. So quite a bit. Everybody's at half CP. We're doing okay. Got 2 turns of defense on us still, so... actually, hold up. I want to analyze this thing again, because that will renew its defense being down. Alright, the minigun doesn't do anything, because I've got my defense up. Noel's only got one more turn of that. Critical. Do I want to waste time with this? Heavy smash, strength down 50%, area small. That will do more damage, and I don't know if I'm really going to be getting that. It's amazing. 21. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was actually a lot of damage. That was a pretty sizable amount of damage. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. If it's a critical, which is why I did it. Just these ones may as well just keep punching. That little petrified thing down there is not doing anything for us, so it's fine. Yeah, okay. May as well just keep building up. I mean, I don't have anything, right? Calamity Edge? No, I wouldn't do anything at all. May as well just keep hitting it. I think if it's just... We're just beating the dead horse at this point. Damage shield coating, yeah. This is actually not a very difficult fight, especially considering we started the fight off with so much damage. But, yeah, still. 1226, pretty solid. I wonder if it's losing defense every single round that does that damage coating thing. Maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I guess I'll be able to find out right now. Yeah, because that was laying 100 damage. It's getting even weaker every single time. Same thing, though. I want to analyze because the defense is still at... It's one more turn. So, 2,000, radar sight. I'm not exactly sure what that did, but I'm also not very concerned about that, considering we've got quite a bit going on. I could do a war cry if I really wanted to. It would finish this thing off. 24. Oh, we've got enough turns. I'm just gonna rush it. We're fine. That thing is done for. And then we got this guy that's petrified. So, hey, you're finally able to be put to rest. There you go. Not too bad. Oh, I could have used those one things as well, but oh well. 66. Oh, we got speed breakers as well. Nice. Destruction of government property. We did it. We'll open the doors and pull out whoever's inside before they... Won't be necessary. Detect no vital signs. There never were any. It's fully automated to begin with. Wait, what? You forgetting me? Terrorists brought archaisms with them too? We're exaggerating about having friends in high places. There's no time to worry about that. To resume the pursuit or else they'll... Ooh, shit's going down. Shit's going down. That was a fun fight, though, considering it was really just like beating up a vehicle. It wasn't even a fight, really. Gunfire? What could be happening? Come on, we gotta move. Can I save real quick? Hey, I can save real quick. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's go a little bit longer. I want to see what's going on here. I want to see what's going on because we're probably very close to the end of this chapter. So if I can see the railway cannons and all that, I would love it. I would love to. I'd love to see it. So come on, let's go. It's time to end stream, but let's just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. No, damn it. Oh, dead body. Oh, look at that. Who is that? Who is that over there? Oh, damn. They spilled their ketchup pack. That's the Red Constellation. Shit. Red Constellation? Why would you? Business. Contractual obligation. You've already sent your associates who destroyed the anti-aircraft radars up to Adios 2. Feel free to join them in her arms. How regrettable. So yeah, Gideon just dies. That's how he dies, huh? Alright. Surely, kill the one still cowering in the back there. Oh, can I? Do it. What's the matter? Don't worry, I'll give you a fair chance, just you and me, one-on-one. He's got some spite in him. He's got some spirit. Look at this guy. Do it. You lose. Thanks for play. Yamato! Stop! Randy. Hey, no fun. I was getting to the best part. Young master. Took you long enough. Uncle, Shirley, the hell are you doing here? Too late. Already gone. I've already lost one of them. Except for that one. What have you done? How could you just slaughter them like this? Weren't you listening? It's business. We killed the terrorists that were here to assassinate the Imperial Chancellor and the Empire's eldest prince. Because that is what the Imperial government hired us to do. Huh? You can't be serious. Serious as a heart attack. I want to see our contract with the Imperial government. It's got a stamp on it and everything. You know what that means, don't you? We're off limits to you. No touchy. It can't be. Crossbell State Law, Article 19, Paragraph 3. At all times, the Crossbell state government shall recognize and defer to the executive authority of the Erebonian and Calvardian administrations. That's right. In other words, we were acting as proxies for the imperial authorities. Official executioners with diplomatic immunity, I might add. Brothers from the very beginning. Uncle? Why do you have to kill them? What reason could there possibly be? They're no threat to you. Could have just easily disarmed them, couldn't you? So why did you? I mean, they're Jaegers. What do you want? Damn shame. Not really. Pathetic. No, Randy. Randy, senpai. Aw. You okay, Randy? What part of the word execution do you have trouble understanding? You of all people should be no stranger to carnage of this caliber. You want to blame someone, look in the mirror. Most things would have been ended differently had you done your jobs and caught them first. I doubt the Blood and Iron Chancellor minds your failure, though. He might just send a fruit basket for all the political leverage you've handed him. No, how could we let this happen? It's a show of good faith. We'll let this last little rodent go. Surely, release him. Oh, man. Whatever. No fun when they give up this easily. Catch! Don't let him slip out of your fingers again, okay? We're done here. Let's pull out. Time to go cash in our checks. Tonight we feast. Yeah. Later, guys. Excuse us, young master. See you around, Commander Randolph. Nice. Do you see the eye patch? Yeah. I love the Jaegers. That's fun. That's fun. You gotta be shitting me. All I wanted was to get away from all this. God damn it! Oh, look at that. Who? Oh, it's Sao. It's Heiyu. Ooh. And Yin. Yin's there too. Damn Heiyu pests. The hell are they helping them? Sao Lee, those are wanted men. Don't care what authorization the Republican government has granted you. You've no right to take them into custody. Authorization or no, can't simply ignore what Heiyu's elders command of me. If that isn't a good enough answer for you, we take no issue with applying a healthy bit of force. Interested to see who would win in a match between the Divine Blade of Wind and my associate over here. Eastern Corps' legendary Zhang Shu. This meeting has been a long time coming, Yin. I understand you excel in direct combat, too. I would say we're at a disadvantage. Rest assured, our terrorist friends here are in good hands. They'll simply be utilized as examples to deter other radical Calvardian nationalists, in honor for any political dissident. Don't screw with us, because you Easterns our glorious republic is. Duh. President Rocksmith, that sly dog's even craftier than I had thought. Isn't he, though? I find him to be something of a kindred spirit in that sense. I insist that you direct any and all objections you may have to his administration. Men, let us take our leave. Sir! They're actually alive, though, but I guess they're going to be made an example of, huh? So, not for long! Same day, 6 p.m. Randy can cry all night, but it doesn't change what had happened. If they had stopped them before, it wouldn't have led to his uncle's fun. Yeah. And the guards over there are trying their hardest to keep Grace back, and she's just biting at the bit. Like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, she's great. I see. Understood. Everyone here is safe and sound. No need to worry. The status of the terrorists. Calvardian terrorists were apprehended by several employees of Heiyu Trading Ltd. But it appears the Republican government granted them authorization to do so. Pardon? Oh, splendid, splendid. They're friends of ours. Rest assured that we can vouch for their character. As for the Erebonian terrorists, I was told the Red Constellation executed them in orders from the Imperial government. You can't be serious. Chancellor Osborne, what is the meaning of this? I understand that the Imperial government hired Jaegers on foreign soil for the purpose of carrying out mass execution. You have the right of it, down to the very last word. Surely you know there is no punishment more fitting than a swift death for daring to take aim at your life, Your Highness. This will serve as a suitable deterrent for the fools hiding in the background. He's one to talk. Troubling as this is, their actions still fall within the bounds of state law. It may be, but even so, this is far too great a breach of trust. You must understand, Speaker. More importantly, wouldn't you call today's incident a prime example of what the Chancellor and I were saying? It's true. Surely you now see that Crossbell state government is incapable of managing a crisis such as this by itself. Not only did the terrorists successfully infiltrate the venue of the trade conference, you and yours failed to stop them. If not for our preemptive safeguards, they would have evaded capture. You could consider this proof that the measures we put forward would work in practice. That's right. Forgive my brashness, but consider how close to the brink of death our lives were placed today. What better time than now to seriously consider our proposal to station troops in Crossbell? I don't believe you two. This is borderline coercion. Is this all intentional? Now I see your aims. A plan this low is despicable even for you. If I could have your attention, everyone, we still have not concluded discussing the final matter on the agenda. I do believe that Chancellor and President's proposal is worth consideration. However, I would first like to finish the statement I was going to make before we were interrupted by the attack. Dieter. Oh. What do you wish to bring to the table? Actually, this is not so much a motion to be discussed as it is a declaration of intent. I've been somewhat hesitant about this idea, but the events that transpired earlier were just the push my resolve needed. So please, allow me to take this opportunity to advocate for one final proposal. What? Nani? We can no longer be swayed by the whims and desires of foreign powers. For the sake of lasting peace in the region, no, throughout the entire continent, I hereby propose to the citizenry and to all nations of Zemuria that Crossbell be recognized as an independent state. He said the thing! He said the thing! Afterwards. Yeah, we heard about that. And then that is when shit really hit the fan. The sector junction. I'm kind of surprised that the railway cannons haven't been activated yet, though. It was during this time, or maybe they have been and we just didn't know about it? My. Look who it is. Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth. Fancy meeting you guys here. Red Constellation, Scarlet Ogre and his daughter. We're the ready, Lord Sigmund, sir. Relax, men. Neither one of us is in a position to do anything until we've taken care of our client's terms. It would be unprofessional to jump to the gun for a little fun, wouldn't it? Not my words, but I agree. Reminds me, I'd like to congratulate you on the successful reopening of Noir Blanc. My apologies for not having welcomed you to the neighborhood already. Based mayor! Based mayor! yeah, Dieter Kreuz is very... He's a young politician, but he's got some pretty good ideals. That's why the story in this game is so goddamn good. So goddamn good. Like, he was able to spin that on Osborne and Rocksmith real easy. Think nothing of it. Now excuse me for not knocking on your door when you arrived, old friend. Speaking of reminders, how are your colleagues back in the Eastern Quarter? The ones that managed to survive, that is. Quite alright, thank you very much. Sorry to disappoint you. If it makes you feel any better, here are the elders still have nightmares, courtesy of all of you. They sure better. We busted right into their little council and took them hostage. You have not fared so well had I not been absent on another mission. Oi, are you Yin? Legendary Zhang something or another? The strongest warrior of the Eastern Quarter? And you must be bloody surely one of the strongest battalion commanders of any Jaeger Corps on the continent, despite only being 16 years old. I guess so. Honestly, I'd way rather do all my hunting solo. But enough about me. What's with the getup? I bet you'd be loads more powerful without that fancy schmancy mask and cape on. I beg your pardon. Taking a lot out of you, right? Keeping it all together. Muscles would be a heck of a lot stronger if they could move the way they wanna, right? Well. There's an old man proud to know his daughter's got a good eye for things. So if she hit a sore spot, surely knows what she wants when she sees it. Don't mention it. So, I suggest we move on ahead, unless you have more catching up you'd like to do. Not at all. Sorry to keep you. Till we meet again. Dewa. See you around. Bye-bye now. That feels so good. That feels so goddamn good. Yeah, Chapter 2, West Zemurian Trade Conference end. We did it. Hey, we got 4 bonus DP for something. I don't know. We got something, though. So yeah, savor the Tower of Terror. We're moving on to Chapter 3 next time. Excellent. Can't wait for that. I'm really surprised that the railway cannons haven't been brought up yet. I've had this stream. I had the stream labeled as something along this line, right? like railway cannons, staring down the barrel of the railway cannons, things like that. So I've been really expecting it to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. So, I guess I'm gonna have to rename this stream to something about Gideon or the terrorists or something like that. But either way, we gotta end stream there for now. For not today, really, but for now, we'll be back at 6 p.m. for a Rune Factory 3 special. A much more light-hearted and jovial time that game will be. I don't know exactly how long I'll play that for. I have it scheduled for 2 hours, but we'll see. We'll see how long it goes. Maybe I'll play more of it. Maybe I'll play less of it. Well, it just depends on my whims, you know. Thank you for the stream, Sky. Hey, thank you all so much for stopping by. Always glad to have you guys around. Yeah, this game is so good. It's so good. Super excited to get to Chapter 3. Yeah, so what we're doing is Rune Factory at 6 o'clock. Then on Thursday, we'll be back for a single stream of more Legend of Heroes. And then Friday, the finale of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So, quite a bit of interesting things going on this week. So, look forward to all of that. Of course, we got tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing anything, but Kaiju over there is going to be doing a new model reveal, a new outfit reveal. So, make sure you check that out as well, of course. And, you know, plenty of other things going on. So yeah, we're gonna end stream there for now. Gideon and his terrified toys. I like that, Dread. I like that. We'll see y'all in a couple hours. Absolutely. Hope to see you all later on for Rune Factory 3 special. That'll be fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, all that nonsense. And I will see you all in the next one, alright? You all take care.